Let's put our living stereo stylus in this groove.
man. Hello, everybody, and welcome back, CivFR Squadrons. We have the semifinals here. Let's take company going against DShark in the second game of this best of 3 series. The Sharks did manage to make some mistake last time and did get that awesome victory, the science victory. I do want to double check if my mic is on. Yeah, there we go. It looks like I also have the anniversary of the partner program. Wow. Okay, that's new to me. I didn't have this last year. Okay. Woohoo! We actually got one more year, guys. Let's go. And Sasu, bonsoir și bienvenue, Chezi. Also, good evening, sir, and welcome. Star Spanky, bună seara, domnule, și bine ai venit. Hey, nu te-am mai văzut de mult. Bine te-ai reîntors. I do see also Papas on YouTube. Hello there, sir, and welcome. Alex 2005, good evening, sir. I want to put up on the screen here so we don't miss a thing, but I do want to, there we go. We can put it up on the screen and we can keep on talking over here to the people that did join us on chat. Hello there, Claude, and welcome, sir. Good evening. DBZ, hello there, sir, and welcome. Brincado, hello there, sir, and welcome. Titos, good evening, sir. How are you doing, sir? I did also notice we do have Ace. Good evening, and thank you so much, by the way, for the congratulations. Thank you, sir. Frankie Four Fingers, good evening, sir, and welcome. I did notice Natro 0225 for the road first in the channel over there. Thank you so much, sir, and big shout out. Hello there, good evening. I do want to also say bonsoir, monsieur Sasso et Andino, comment ça va? I do want to quickly come back over here to what's going on in the pick and ban phase. We did have rich highlights as the map being chosen for today, so prepare yourself. It's going to be quite a big day over here. I got my coffee ready to go, and hopefully we're going to see what's going on. Let's actually take a look. Theodora on the left side from Last Day Company has been taken down. We do have also Genghis Khan being taken out, while on the right side it looks like Ethiopia is not going to be allowed, nor is Cree going to be allowed in the game. Well, we do have another 6 bans for them to go for, and it looks like they're gonna take out another major simmer here, goal. But I gotta say, they didn't take out Gandhi or Chandragupta. Well, I would definitely say Gandhi on this map more than Chandragupta. Not to mention, I would say also Zulu has quite a bit of potential on this map. We might actually see Khmer walking in. We might actually see Sejong, which is a civilization that we definitely didn't see in a long time. Quite curious that we haven't seen Sejong in a long time. But I guess with all of the meta changing towards free inquiry in the second era, that is weird. Doing wonderful. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing well, sir. Oh, yes. I did manage to get quite a bit of sleep before from this weekend, and now we're ready to go. Let's see what's gonna happen. Okay, Chandragupta has been taken down. Also, Cleopatra is not going to be a part of this game, not going to be allowed. Okay, Gandhi over here, both Indian personas being taken down by DShark, while Last Day Company on the left side is going to need to put down their final ban here of the first ban phase. Then they're going to also need to wait for their opponents and then set the tone for the game. What are they gonna do here? What in this rich highlands? Are they gonna reveal their hand? Are they gonna go for a victory condition, maybe a culture victory, force their opponents to take that out or take that into consideration? I would say, can they just first pick him? They could, yeah, but I don't think they want to. I don't think they honestly. I think it's more likely like Vietnam is gonna be picked over Gaul, because Man is gonna play on Last Day Company. Actually, talking about players here, we do have, let's see, I actually need to swap with Sambro. I don't actually see them properly. I think we're gonna need to watch here. So a man with Captain Morgan, Kilad, and Sambro showing up today for Last Day Company. On the other side, we got 6 of the Sharks in the same lobby, by the looks of it, in the same comms. Apology, Ulopsim, Floppy Flongy, Josie 06 people, and Petit Pascal. Not sure exactly which of those did get into the game, because I do see some of them do still have the Steel names from the weekend, from the CCC, and I guess, I guess it's gonna be a discovery phase. We do have Australia being taken out and Coupe being taken out. Looks like they're not going to reveal their hand. They will pick a civilization that does well in most cases. Rome over here, Trajan has been well known for doing very well on most maps, even on the naval maps. Let's see if DShark on the right side is going to do something a little bit more, how do you say, specific in their choices over here. Are they going to go for direct like big simmers? Going to go for the goal makers? Going to go for maybe a little bit something, with more damage? We'll see. We need to wait for them to make their pick over here. It looks like the last time it did work well to actually go for a science victory on that side. So we're going to need to see if this is gonna be their choice again. We did have Josie over there, doing God's work, man, in on the map. Looks like Tokugawa is gonna appear first pick and Montezuma second pick. Both of these are very good, very good. I gotta say Montezuma over here, I guess we're gonna need to see his continent split, or if he's gonna have any, but he's appearing in so many games and that the players feel like they have a special relationship over here with Montezuma. Monty, the big one. Well, Tokugawa has been left on the side. Oh, we do have Sejong being picked. Oh my god, look at that, man. We actually do have Sejong being picked. Do they really need to pick Vietnam? Feels like only man plays it. Yes, that's true. First pick, I mean, if you're gonna pick Vietnam anyway, like if you want to pick it and you know don't want to reveal your hand, you might as well pick it from the beginning. Guten Tag, Daniel Dingo. Guten Abend, Daniel Dingo. How are you doing, sir? Welcome, welcome. Alec, good Zoom partner. Oh, I see. That's the congratulations in German, right? Okay. Wait. How do I say it? Dankeschön. Dankeschön. Eh? That's right, Dankeschön. Anyway, we do have Sejong, of course, being picked on last day company. Not really the goal generator, but he's definitely gonna have a lot of stats, and we do need to see how he's gonna be played here on the map. What kind of land is he gonna have? Opponents, not opponents, friendlies, frenemies. Yeah. Well, after a year, I'm starting to work again. How can I be? I mean, I would say happy. I mean, you know, it's good to have work, or at least, you know, in my opinion, if you definitely like your work, I think it's good to have work. Night Demon 549, hello there, sir, and welcome. 50-50, man. Oh, I see. You're how do you say that? You have a complicated relationship, right? You have a complicated relationship with work. I see. This is like on Facebook, you know, you write that status over there. What do you mean it's complicated? Is it or is it not? What's complicated about it? Anyway, we do have DShark needing to ban their last choice here, and it looks like Canada and Lincoln have been taken out from their side, while Last State Company is going to take out Russia. They're also going to take out Saladin. Wait, is this Saladin or is this Vizier? I'm not sure which one is this. Is Vizier. They're going to take out Vizier, not okay, Saladin, Vizier. Which one was the other one? Was the other one called? I barely see him in any games. Where is the other one? Where is the Saladin? The other Saladin. My god. Oh, next to him. Never mind. Sultan. Okay, it's Sultan and Vizier. Check this out. I went all the way on the other results to actually come back to this one. Check W. Vizier. Yeah, did anyone else blind themselves with a total eclipse today? I didn't actually watch it, no. Cause I slept so much. Woo-hoo-hoo! Casimir Miller, hello there, sir, and welcome. Right next to the ban one. Yes, exactly. Is that big of a deal to reveal your hand? Wouldn't picking strong civs to be more important than counter picking when you don't even know who will be next to who? That is true, Alex 2005, but a lot of the times you need to take into account and pick civs even if you do have the chance to have opponents next to you. So that should be there. There are a lot of civilizations still to be picked. I think that every time we go through one of these draft phases, the teams actually need to count the importance of how important it is. Like just try to judge how important it is to reveal their hand or not reveal their hand. And some of them do it immediately, thinking exactly what you're saying. It is much better to pick immediately pick strong civilizations that you would go for. But that would also give a little bit of an extra insight to your opponent, and they can try to counter. So it depends if you're so confident that whatever happens, you're gonna get the win with those civilizations, or you're not as confident in that draft pick, and you're gonna need to wait a little bit, judge your options, see what your opponent is gonna pick. We do have Nader Shah on DShark. It looks like he's gonna be picked here. That's gonna be the third one, and also on the other side, looks like Spain and Scythia are gonna make their way in. This is Rich Highlands, and this is Scythia. Usually Scythia used at the beginning of the game to, as you've seen yesterday, to take out opponents. Now in this game on the Rich Highlands, I doubt that he's actually gonna have the adjacency, or I should say the proximity to another neighbor, so he can actually do something. While on the right side, it looks like DShark is gonna need to pick up the land civilization. I think they're more than fine on gold. They're more than fine on also simming, and I'm actually quite curious what are they gonna go for over here with Nedersha commercial opener, Montezuma commercial opener, Tokugawa. I guess that's actually quite a question what Tokugawa is gonna go. Yesterday he opened up commercial, so we're gonna need to see if he's gonna go for something. Okay, they're gonna increase their abilities late game to actually stomp the map basically. DShark over here is gonna pick Zulu, and Zulu is well known for its late game stomping at the map with those armies that do have extra damage, and of course they do come earlier, which is amazing. Simon, yeah, it looks like they kind of picked a Civ like Simon, a little bit stronger than Simon, I should say. Oh my god, they don't have BSM. Oh, I just realized there's no BSM. I think we're gonna need to relobby. Was there any... Oh, kick, the host jumped on me. I guess we're gonna need to wait for another lobby up in just a few seconds over here, so they put the BSM on, and so we can join and actually see the game. The late game powerhouse Scythia, always overlooked on, also a good goal maker. Yes, that's true. I'm not overlooking it. I'm just thinking, as you've seen, for example, in the Iron Man, Scythia late game did still have a problem. It wasn't like that extra thing over there. It wasn't really giving him the edge he would have needed against his opponent that was basically on the same technology, right, with GDRs. Yes, granted, he did have more GDRs, but not the insanely more GDRs. Like what, 2 more GDRs than him, and he kept that advantage for quite some time. Like basically they started trading. Let me see, do we have a channel somewhere with the information here? No? Oh, I can actually turn off the screen and let me see if I can find any... Oh, okay. I found somebody that has the lobby up. Okay. Oh, okay. I think we're in the correct lobby. Oh my god, I got right on time to actually step on this. Nice. Is it BSM on? Yes, we do have BSM on 126. Okay, it's fine. So we're gonna have Satan over here going for Sajon. Apology, looks like, well, I guess they're gonna need to join and pick up the civilizations. Captain Morgan does want to go for Tomaris. That's from La Stake Company, right? So we still need the stakers to get in, and some of the sharks also. Apology, Sambro. Okay, Captain Morgan, I guess they're half and half right now. His opponent started building GDRs like 5 turns sooner, yeah, and look at that extra 5 damage over there that he does have. It wasn't the game breaker. It didn't make up for those extra 5 turns, I guess. I guess that's what I wanted to say. What I do believe is Scythia is extremely powerful at tanks. Tank armies especially, like that timing, if you do manage to get tank armies, fascism is I think one of the most powerful. If I would have to compare it with another stronger one, I guess Genghis Khan's late game power spike is also atrocious. If you do manage to get like a level 2 spy over there, oh my god, nothing's gonna stop your tanks. Like plus 12 on your units is just insane. But as you see, the players don't actually get to that point with Genghis Khan. They either manage to take out their opponents earlier, or they don't have the power to get to the late game with Genghis Khan. And very few players actually take the risk of picking Genghis Khan for that later on timing, thinking it is much more important and much faster to pick up a civilization that has bonuses towards simming, so he can get there to fascism and to the late game much faster than others. Okay, sure, with less bonuses, but he's much faster than others, or similar Genghis Khan would be, and they can take advantage from that. Horsev's good of tanks. Yeah. Why? Yeah. I mean, you didn't know? They just put a little bit of metal over horses, and they're still running around the map everywhere. Oh man. Let me put my screens in order so I can. Hello there, Urek. Good evening, sir, and welcome. There we go. Putting my screens in order so I can actually read the chats properly. And we go, Rich Highlands. Okay, so on the Rich Highlands, we're gonna need to expect quite a few more resources than usually. So we do need to take a look how the land is gonna give them those amenities, and I'm pretty sure we're gonna need to take a look at their available continents to settle. We do have most of the players joining back, and it looks like we're just missing like 2 of them, which are I think disconnecting and reconnecting to fix their 0 MS rather than anything else. So are helicopter horses with wings? Yes, exactly, Urek. That's it. Exactly. They evolved the wings, basically. Metal wings. People is asking them if they could actually do their names here. Like write their names, because we don't know who is who. Okay, it looks like Distoria. Wait, Distoria should cast, right? If I remember correctly. Isn't he casting? I don't know who's casting, to be honest. But I think he was. Anyway, it is what it is. Hello there, Address. Good evening, Kulub. Hello there, sirs, and welcome, welcome. We're still waiting for the game to start. I guess I can put up the prediction for the how many remaps, right? We can actually do that in the meantime. And let me actually click on buttons over here so I get to the correct menu and start the prediction for how many remaps. 0, 1, 2, submission period 10 minutes, because we do have quite a bit of time. And I can do the same thing here with, well, I guess not really the same thing, because you do actually get some points on Twitch. On YouTube, it doesn't, it basically gives you a pat on the back, or, you know, it is what it is. But it is important that I do get to see your opinion, and definitely I want to see what's going on over here. If there is also a discrepancy between the polls on Twitch and YouTube, gives me a subject to talk about. Let's see. Okay, putting back the setup. I don't. Still 2 missing. Still 2 missing. Wait, if I know the host, I can actually open his profile. Yes, yes, there we go. I was joining through another player profile. Wait, this time is I'm gonna join on the correct host. Yay! Yeah, they're asking to open a slot. Seems like the last guy cannot get in easily. Okay, there we go. They open a slot, and let's see him getting in. It's Island, semi 4 hours. Yeah, I mean, we never know. We never know. To be honest, reading through the reports over there in each of the divisions, we have seen actually quite a few early wins on the Highlands and the Rich Highlands, which was quite surprising. Something catastrophic might have happened. It kind of looked like Corsair timings, or like Mapuche timing, or something around there, stand 45, 50, 55. Or I mean, probably the war started then, but they did end up CCing at around 70, 65, 70. There's also always a lag, right, from the beginning of the aggression to the actual concede. Okay, I think we got everybody in. We can actually talk about what's going on here. We got Malm on Rome. Looks like people is going to play Nether Shah. Apology still needs to pick something. Kilad is going to go for Sejong. We got Heliopsim still needs to... Oh, they're still... wait. They're still needing to actually swap their slots in the correct position, right? I don't... okay, Shark. Okay, we got the Sharks here, and okay, now they're in the correct position. Apology is going to go for Montezuma. We got Kilad here on Sejong. Flop is going to need to pick something. Sambro on Philip the Second, Captain Morgan on Tomeris, and then we do need to see also the last 2 civilizations here, Iliopsim and Floppy. We got our answer also, who's gonna play on which team, right? We got Malm with Kilad, with Sambro and Captain Morgan from Last Day Company, while on the other side we got Ulopsim, Floppy Flon G, and we do have Apology and People playing today for the Sharks. And Floppy is asking probably Malm and Theodore to rename. Yeah, there we go. So wait, Theodore is probably Disto? He's probably Disto, right? Okay. I don't know. It is what it is. Two remaps for sure. You think they're gonna be two remaps? I don't know if they're gonna be two remaps. It's Rich Highlands. Why would you remap so much? I mean, I guess they're gonna take a look at your position, but I would imagine they're probably gonna
stirrings of life beneath water
not remap.
to the great
I mean, that's my
beasts of
vote.
Stone Age.
It's not remap. Can I vote on my own? No, I can't. Guys, look at Twitch, man. I can't vote into this. I can't get myself more points voting into the prediction. What? Man, what is this? Anyway, I voted one remap, but I hope zero. Just give everyone a god start. Exactly, right? Give everybody a god start. Man, playing on what is it? There's a legendary starts, huh? Oh my god. Okay. Let's take it. This is the moment. Left or right? We got to the map revealed to us. We can actually take a look at the civilizations. We can take a look at their bonuses, everything. And I want to know, left or right? We start off with Zulu or we start off with Rome? Which is it gonna be? Come on, first one to write in the chat wins. Let's get it going. Left or right? Left or right? It's a very simple question. Left or right? And look at that, everybody's trying to watch over here. Okay, where are they positioned on the map? What are they doing? Are we starting from left to right, from top to bottom? What are we doing? Come on, chat, save me. Do we go left? Thank you, D. Beasley. Okay, left it is. We got Shaka to talk about. Looks like Wulundi is going to come out with a scouting 3. And we do have to the north quite a bit of fresh water for him to benefit from. That's also going to be into Spain's territory. By the looks of it, Spain is going to need to do something about Zulu at some point. We do have him also with more than decent amount of space to the south. 2 cities that could be fresh water. And I do see he's going to need to settle some non-freshwater cities to the west of his capital. Well, I'm pretty sure he's going to prioritize getting some coastals over that non-freshwater city, but I don't think it's that big of a problem for Zulu. If I remember correctly, his Ikandas do give him housing, right? Let's actually take a look. Ikanda gives you 1 housing, so you already want to get the Ikanda anyway, and the buildings in the Ikanda will give you the gold and that one. So I'm pretty sure he's going to be quite happy just putting down whatever cities where he does have very good resources, so he can benefit earlier from them. +5 campus in the south. We do see he's gonna have to the east side Persia. That's Pipo. That's his ally, and they could set up coastal trade routes over here through the ocean. Well, I guess we're going to need to see if that's gonna happen, because he needs to get the city quite far away from his capital. But it's fine. It's in range of 2 cities. I'm pretty sure that is possible. We do have to take a look at Tokugawa in the middle bottom of the map here. Looks like Floppy Flonji is going to get his scout out in 3 turns as well. Growing in 3 also. He's probably working the bananas for the extra food, put him faster to get to the second population, while he does have quite a bit of sea to go for into Yatsushiro Sea. Okay, well, we do have him with 1, 2, maybe 3 cities that he could place over here. A 4th one to the south, and that's about it. He's going to need to go outside. That might be well, it is what it is, man. He needs to be careful stepping into the sun right now. Floppy Flonji, we're gonna need to see how he's gonna open. Looking at his text, he is gonna go for sailing. That will probably mean he's also gonna go for celestial navigation and open up with harbors. I'm pretty sure he's not that happy getting sailing 7 turns into sailing if he's not gonna benefit from a tempo from it. Looking at his neighborhood here, he has to the northeast Korea, and I do see Kilad is also expanding his vision towards him, while to the north he's gonna have an ally, Tenochtitlan Aztec, and I'm pretty sure they're gonna try to make a wall of units over here against Sejong. Maybe at some point even go against Sejong. We do have also that we go in the north Montezuma. Unfortunately, he doesn't have a lot of fresh water. He could settle these cities over here. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to settle. That's very, very late. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to settle on the sugar tile. That is much better. And taking a look at his continent split, he's gonna have another continent there to the north and another amenity settle on the Mercury. And that's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to settle. That those kind of looks like they should be his first cities, right? And then get a non-freshwater city here on the gypsum probably, and then go to the south over here for the 5th and the 6th cities. Well, we do have him and needing to put cities in the north so he can benefit from these extra resources, the tea tiles. And I do notice he's gonna have some salt over there sprinkled around this desert, while he also has silk. Not bad, but again, non-freshwater cities, if he actually wants to benefit from these, I'm pretty sure he's not gonna be that happy about this. Well, we do have also to talk about Nader Shah. Nader with Mashhad, he's gonna get his second scout out, and I do notice he's gonna have a nice settle to the southeast on that rice style, one on the cattle. This is amazing, by the way, with the 3-2 bananas and other 2-2s around him. Does have a 3-1 base underneath with the cattle there. I mean, you don't need more than moo and banana, right? You need just that. It's fine. Moo and banana. And maybe that's also a sign to come over here. Persia might be making some steak tonight. We do have to take a look also at his neighborhood to the northwest. He's gonna have Captain Morgan, and it looks like they're gonna fight each other at some point. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a well-matched fight because, of course, first of all, Nader Shah does have a +5 against full strength units, while Scythia will have a +5 against wounded units. I mean, what better match? We're gonna need to see what people is gonna do over here against Scythia. And of course, we're gonna also take a look at how Captain Morgan is gonna approach this. We do not have a lot of territory here for Prokofka to get out and expand his cities. Looking at Scythia here next, he does have a settler coming up in 5 turns, and I do see him exploring the east side. He probably did figure out on the west there's really nothing to go towards, and he did meet the city-state of Volin to the north. Is he settled on the west? I'm actually curious if he's gonna go coastal here. Probably gonna be no, I don't think he's gonna be wary. He has Philip II here, and I'm certain right now with Philip II's presence on this northern seas in the Indian Ocean that he is actually going to put a city coastal, so he could trade with Philip II. And as you can see over here, they're on different continents. This is going to be amazing for Philip II. We do have Pokrovka also benefiting from quite a few 2-2s. Doesn't need to actually spend that much gold, but I think he did spend 25 gold to get at least one of these 2-2s. I'm pretty sure he actually spent 25 gold here. But anyway, it is what it is. Krakatoa to the northeast. He does have 2 opponents to the south. That's Zulu and Nader Shah. Looking at Spain, we do have Philip II on the edge of the map. We do have him with a settler in 2 turns, and I do see a reef fish style for him to improve. Probably going sailing first, or I guess towards sailing into astrology. He does have a settler coming up in 2 turns, and okay, east cities on the coast here. One to the south to get some extra gold from the truffles. One to the west side, probably on the copper tile. And I do see his seas are going to allow him to actually settle quite a few cities in the north part as well as in the west part. Probably not going to be that happy on settling the east, but I'm pretty sure at least a settle there it's going to happen so he can trade from across continents. And I'm saying not that happy because I don't really see this coast amazing. He has some good inland cities, like you settle a city here and maybe another one here, and you can actually put a harbor outside so you can use it. But outside of that, it doesn't look like it's gonna be oh my god, that amount of land. He has some inland cities, sure, over here in the south. And looking at his opponents with Zulu in the southeast that he's gonna have to take care of, we don't really have anybody on the west side that he's gonna be bothered by. Looking at the Sejong civilization that I don't think we've seen in the last 2 months. We got Kilayat here getting a builder, and it looks like, I think that's a free builder. It looks like he has Kokos in the capital. 2 of these 2 to 3 tiles, giving him 6 gold, a 10 extra over his anybody else in the game. I guess he's on 12 gold while everybody else is on 6. Yorkshire Goldbrit, hello there sir. MS Doll, hello there sir. Fortuna Belly, hello there sir, and welcome. What's the map? It is Rich Highlands. Hello there sir, and thank you so much, by the way, for the congratulations. Thank you. We made it, boys. We made it. Look at that, happy partner anniversary. Currently Spain, no Zulu is around. He's probably not happy. Yeah, he's probably not happy. Well, I do see, first of all, this builder will need to get a technology to actually improve some tiles here. We are 10-10, and I do want to take a quick peek on Rome's territory. Okay, Rome is actually free sim. Yeah, we got a free sim Rome here next to an ally, next to Sejong, and to the east side he has Zulu. Well, I guess Zulu is not that free sim, but I mean he's not gonna have that much free sim with Zulu next to him, but I'm pretty sure that if there's gonna be an attack or a conflict here, it's gonna be quite later. We do have Rome. It is not bad land, but it's not amazing either. Uh, 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 you can make that work. You can make that work. I do see he has some random desert tiles here in the capital, but no flat tile to put that pyramid. That's a bit unfortunate. It is what it is, and I don't see any other desert tile. Okay, let's see if they're gonna remap this or not. I honestly, except Zulu versus Spain, which it's gonna happen anyway, I don't really see a reason. There we go. No remap. This is it. This is it. Good morning. Oh, I see. Good morning. Good morning, sir. From Australia. Woohoo! Paicho, good evening, sir, and have a good one. Indeed, indeed. Ale good Zoom partner, Jubilam. Is that how you say it? Hadman, also hello there, sir. It is what it is. Yep. As they say, good day, sir. Hello there, sir. Cynthia has some amazing kurgans. The Busy one. Wait a second. Did you hide all this? Did you actually hide all this? Let me actually see. Choose outcome 0. There we go. There we go. Yeah. Okay, let's see what also YouTube did say over here. A lot of the YouTubers were voting on the 1, and I do see some option in the option 2. Okay, I guess you've seen so many remaps, you are a little bit, how to say, you're missing confidence that you're actually gonna see, you're not gonna see a remap. I got it. It's fine. It's fine. No, we're gonna build that confidence. We'll see. Let's actually take a look again another time from each civilization. We're going to need to take a look at their strategic resources, and with the early moves happening, we do have Zulu moving towards the north with a settler, and I do notice he's probably gonna put it on the right style. That's also gonna be right in the face of Spain. We do have him, Eliopsim here, still needing to get another settler. He's gonna build it in 6 turns, and I do notice he's probably okay. I would have thought he's actually gonna have faster settler, but I think it's fine after the population will grow here. We do have him also scouting the northeast. He has access to an iron tile in the southeast in the second ring, horses a third ring out in the southeast. Not really that easy to get, but he could get a city to the south next to those mountains anyway, and I'm pretty sure he's gonna get one there because, well, he does want the freshwater cities around him. While in the north he has a warrior escorting that settler, there are some scouts from Spain that are coming closer and closer to that river he's going to want to settle. Well, I'm pretty sure he is going to want to set up a coastal trade routes to the northeast also with Persia, and this is going to cause a problem because they will be on the same sea. Scythia and Spain are going to try to get their economy going. So unless Persia is going, oh my god, unless Persia is actually going to get here in this bay, in the Cozy Bay, and that's not gonna happen. Woo! We got Captain Morgan next to People's Settler, and it looks like we might see some tears. No, we were not. It looks like Captain Morgan was a little bit too slow on the buttons, and Persia did manage to settle that city proper. We do have some new scouts coming up from Persia as well to try to help out with the defense against this Scythian invasion. Well, it looks like this Zulu warrior will also need to move back because this settler is coming, and that scout, well, that scout is gonna try to stop him. Looks like Floppy Flonji with Tokugawa will also need to get his settler out. There is a Korean unit next to him that's going to be his opponent. He doesn't see him yet. There is no visibility through the rainforest next to him towards the northwest. While he does have a scout in front, he does not know about the warriors sneaking in the forest, getting all of that cocoa on him, so he smells right. Let's actually see if the settler is going to take the bait to actually go for the cocoa. I don't think so. I think he's gonna move forward. I think he's gonna go for the 2-2, and it looks like it is a little bit too late for Kila to actually get that settler. It's fine. It should be fine. There's a scout next to him. It should be fine. But oh my god, yeah, it's so many units coming close to each other. Tokyo, we do have him benefiting from an iron in the third ring, also horses in the third ring. I wouldn't be surprised if he's gonna settle a city to the south there, so he can benefit from those resources. But I do see him prioritizing going towards the north, going towards the northern rivers. That's a long way to go though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to settle. Oh, that's a long way to go. A very long way to go. We got some fights started off over here. Looks like Japan is not going to be comfortable with the Korean cities or the scouts running around mindlessly over here next to his territory. So he is going to start attacking with his cats, Korean cats. So he's going to try to get them out of there. And we do need to also take a look at, wait, Montezuma, right? Montezuma, Azcapotzalco, Tenochtitlan, 2 cities. He did settle the Mercury tile, did not settle the sugar. We do have him getting an extra science point, +3 campus in the capital, with the possibility to get bigger ones if he does manage to put a government plaza there. Let me see. I just vote for the team with Japan. I see. I mean, we do have, I think you're the biggest fan of Tokugao. I think next to Sandro Games, you're probably the biggest fan of Tokugao. Yeah, Japan is forward settling Korea. Yeah, he is, and heavily forward settling Korea over here. I'm not sure if he realized this, but I think so. I think he did. Yeah, he did knew well before he actually settled the city of Shizuoka. Yeah, we do need to also come back here to Aztec. He's gonna have his iron chip next to his capital, while his horses are gonna be 3 rings out. Has quite a few tiles here of horses that he could improve, but they're all very expensive from his settled cities, or even the cities that he could settle. I wouldn't imagine he's gonna go anywhere else other than this sugar tile for the next city. He doesn't have that much visibility over the river in the south, and it's gonna be a question mark if he actually gets the resources or the tiles he wants. While this city, he kind of knows, he has the information about what's here and what he could benefit from. Of course, +3 campuses would be quite pogue over here. I wouldn't be surprised if he's gonna start off with campuses, but no, it looks like he's actually gonna go for commercials. Looking at Nader Shah, we do have him escaping the Scythian invasion, and it looks like right now he still has his 2 cities. He's gonna go for the 3rd to the rise, or no, he's actually gonna go for the 3rd on this rise to the northeast, or yeah, around here somewhere. We do have Vilnius also getting bullied over here by Aztec Eagle Warrior with other units and Persian unit. I'm actually curious if they're gonna try to give it to probably Persia, right? People actually needs to take this. It's much closer to his cities, and he definitely would benefit from an extra city. Not the amazing city, but he can definitely work the deer, the truffle, and get quite a few chops out of it. Well, that city is being put under siege. The scout doesn't have a promotion, so I don't think he's actually going to sacrifice his attacking into the city center to refuel it from under siege. And there is another unit, a 4th unit coming through the southeast. That's a Japanese warrior that's going to get there to finish the job. And we do have also Nader Shah here benefiting from an iron tile in the 3rd ring. That's quite expensive. He does have a horse in the 2nd one, and by the looks of it, he's going for his extra culture. He did manage to watch the Scythian scout getting burned over here next to the mountains, and I'm actually quite curious. Is he gonna finish the job? I think he's gonna finish the job, right? He's actually gonna take out that scout next turn. He doesn't have movement right now. We do have to take a look at Scythia also next to Nader Shah to the northwest, forward settling towards the southeast, so he could benefit from some bananas there, not to mention the soon-to-be explosions from Kilauea. Now, we do have also builders coming from Pokrovka and Pazyryk, and talking about forest fires here. Man, they got burned. I think both of them got burned, man. Remember Lahore yesterday? Hero City State? Yes, indeed. Wait, there's a... Oh, right now, I mean, we don't have sun right here. I have no idea how to watch the eclipse. A good barbecue. Yeah, a good barbecue over here next to the mountains. Ziltek, good evening, sir, and welcome. What is this? South... well, it is what it is. It's raining... fire. Yeah. Oh wait, it's raining for you, but it's basically night. I see. I did want to say something about the forest fires. It looks like they figured out that it's not that good to actually put out the forest fires. You kind of need to let them burn, and there's an ongoing discussion of which fires they should let burn and which fires they should not let burn. And funny thing is, check this out, if you actually they found out in that if you actually stop the forest fires well before they actually burn out and they do their cycle, you actually create more fuel for the upcoming fires that will happen next year, the years after that, and so on. So it's not a surprise that you actually, you know, try to fix the one fire and then the next fire is going to be bigger and you're going to try to fix that and so on and so forth, because the cycle, the nature cycle actually needs to happen over there. They also figured out that, you know, some trees actually plant their seeds because of the fire. You know, it is what it is. Anyway, you say 95% when I am in Texas. I see. Okay, so let's see. Pokrovka is gonna get his horses. He did put down, he did open up with campuses here, and I do notice he's gonna have a +0 with a +0 campuses here. Okay, interesting that he didn't actually choose to go towards commercials, but I tend to agree that this should be a bit of a faster discount here for him to get a lot of districts quicker. Well, we do have him finishing these up quite soon, and I do see he's starting to improve his other horse here to the west side. He has quite a few good kurgans to go for. This one, oh my, yeah, this one over here, like there are so many of them that are being hit. Oh my god, this one over here also 3 cattle tiles. This is gonna be amazing for him. This one, so many kurgans, man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, at least 8 kurgans. 9, 10, 11, 12 kurgans that I can see that are at least hit with 2 or more of these pastures. This is gonna be amazing for him. So much gold will actually be generated because of those kurgans, not to mention the faith, which will help him get his armies out. Yeah, we are for a good game indeed. So many Americans here watching the Europeans. What? European SA fighting? What was that? Have you heard of casual geographic? No. What is casual geographic? Natural forest fires aren't the problem. It's set fires that happen outside of the cycle of fires that happen over the non-natural trees, bamboo plantations, for example. Interesting point over there. I had friends go there to see it rip. Okay, let's see, what do we have here? Next up, we do need to take a look at Sambro with Spain. Looks like he's getting his trade routes. I'm sorry. We do have Magnus coming up in Madrid, and I do see Toledo also is going to get one of those culture makers, the monument. We do have him indeed actually settle the cities on the east and on the west. A bit surprising that he didn't settle right next to that truffle tile, but I guess it is what it is. We do have him on another continent anyway, on that city of Bilbao, so it's fine. Pretty sure we're gonna see him improve some fish tiles, at least another fish tile, so he gets his celestial navigation boost. There is another fish tile here in Toledo, and that city could definitely work a little bit better food tiles. Now, I would say actually with this amount of resources in the Mediterranean Sea, it does make sense to actually go for God of the Sea. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 10 actually. This one is not gonna, 11, 12, 13, 14. If you settle the cities in the north, that definitely is enough bonuses so you can justify picking up the Pantheon. Yeah, they rented the house. Oh, I see. How they won't see anything. Wait, who would you consider to be the best Civ6 player right now? And thanks for tips on Culture Victory Bar, with much pleasure. Consider the best player in Civ6 right now. That's a very hard question to ask. That's a very hard, I should say, question to answer. I mean, there are best player. That's a very hard question to ask because there are quite a few very good ones, and the skill between them, I would say it's not that, like, the skill difference between them is not that big, and at the same time, I would say the situation changing on them is I would say making that difference in skill, not something else. Best Civ player. Oh my god, like I'm bouncing between No, I can't answer that question. I honestly can't answer that question. There are quite a few good ones. I can give you, like, I can start to do name calling over here and probably spend another 5 minutes to give you a lot of very good players. Most of the players that are getting into the CWC, for example, are very, very good. And there are like, what, 100 something players in the CWC. The first 6 teams are extremely good. Whoever gets first moves in. Not even. I don't think. Well, we got some answers here in chat. I do see Cool Whip is saying Sandro, which definitely he's a very good player. Leech is also being called out here by the Beasley. I would say the story. I would add Barsaki. I would add Hazagi, for example. Like, there are so many good ones. There are TD, T-Tube, like so many good ones. You can't, like, right here in this game, we got Apology, we got People, we got Killand, we got Mam, Floppy. I didn't see that much of Heliopsim in the games. Captain Morgan is a good one. Sambro, we've seen him multiple times. I mean, just in this game we have very good players. Isam Dude, the 979. Michael, yes sir, I'm here, present. Okay, let's take a look. Spain is with an item tile next to his capital. That's going to be cheap for him to improve. He already got his horses to the northwest and plugging in magnets for those internals, getting his 4th and 5th settler out soon. He's going to need to push back Zulu here, which already is putting cities towards him, and I'm pretty sure he's aware that he's going to need to do some defensive measures over here, have some defensive measures against his opponent. Well, I wouldn't say this is easy land to push through, but he does need to get his defense in order before any kind of push from Spain, from Zulu will happen. And definitely there are a few cities that he could get in order so he could actually build a line of defense here and use the rivers, use the mountains for the defensive structures, the extra defensive structures. Now we do have also Kilad with 7 science and 5 culture. He did start to put down his sevens, and by the looks of it, got quite a few archers out, because next to him we got Japan, and he got quite a few scouts running around his territory. He definitely wanted to protect his sevens from getting pillaged. I do see also Korea went for Goddess of Festivals, which is amazing. He's gonna get the science extra from his sevens anyway, and the culture extra from so many of these plantations. We got him with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 at least plantations, 8 plantations that I can see, not to mention more in the south that he could get. You know, we do have him also with these 3 slingers that they turn into archers, which I'm pretty sure he's going to want to follow up with a stronger unit. He's going for horseback riding in 8 turns, while he's going to get military tradition in 3. I don't think it's necessary anymore to get more archers, but I guess we're going to need to see. I would say probably going for builders, getting quite a few builders, so he could chop horses would be the correct way to go. So he could get there against Japan much faster than Japan can actually get his stuff done. Japan going for bronze working here. Yes, he's gonna have probably the opportunity to go for a general if he survives the initial attack of Korea, and that's probably gonna be the problem here. Floppy Flonji is taking a risk. It's a calculated risk that Korea is gonna have other stuff to do instead of going for horses, but I do have to say these Sewans are gonna give Korea, and we have seen him before, are gonna give Korea a big amount of science quickly, and he's gonna manage to catch up catch back up into the war technologies, into horseback riding after he did go for campuses. That guy Michael is pretty good because he's basically a walking Civpedia. Okay. Wait. Noob also, yeah, that's for fish. I mean, I guess we do need to see more of them. Ben also a very good player. I mean, guys, I'm telling you, if I need to spell out, if I need to say who are the best players, I'm probably gonna need to spend 5 minutes to call them out. There are quite a few very good players, like it's amazing to see actually how well the community has evolved in the last 2 years, moving from maybe like 20 very good players and expanding to 50, 60, or even over 50, 60 good players, very good players, challenging each other in so many competitions, challenging and learning from each other, making groups, making clans, gathering in different teams, moving from one team to the other, and so on and so forth. Yeah, touche. Yeah, should do a ranking stream for CWC like your wiki score show. I was thinking the score show because that's why I wanted to start it up a little bit earlier than the CWC, but I think we should actually expand on that template a little bit so we can get stuff going there. Oh, you are VIP over there? I see. Well, it is what it is. We do have Korea with the horse style improved, and it looks like he's gonna get his builders out from his cities. Another wave, another Seon also getting built in Chanchon. Bit surprising that he doesn't have a 2-2 here. He probably switched the sheep tile so he can actually work a good tile, and he definitely wants to keep the gold by the looks of it. He's on 13 gold, not really lacking, especially since he did manage to improve his plantations, getting him those extra gold points over there from the cocos and the bananas themselves. Well, I do also notice we do have Kilad here 10 science and 7 culture versus Floppy's 8 and 9, while he is only 1 turn away from horseback riding. Look how much this mattered. Look how much this Sewan mattered. It pushed him from like 6 turns after, well, he did get the boost also, right? He didn't have a pasture. He got a boost, and he's gonna get horseback riding so much faster than Floppy on the other side. Yeah, this is very surprising, by the way. This is very surprising, and I do have to say, maybe it is the reason. Maybe the reason that Japan is not really taking Korea as seriously is because Korea hasn't been in the games for that long period of time. Like what? 2 months or something like that, 3 months. We haven't seen Sejong, but I do have to point out we've seen Hazagi trade punches with very, very strong nations next to him, other Japans or Zulus or something, and he did manage to beat them back with Korea. This is a very strong nation, and it's not something you want to take lightly.
Senju has joined the round table.
Senju Burke, thank you so much for the follow, sir, and welcome. DShark won't have him for long either. They don't have Japan. Yeah, Japan is in trouble. Yes, big trouble. I also want to say we're 3 followers away, by the way, from 7,200. 3 followers away. So if you want to check that number, let's get to 720. Let's go. 720. Woohoo! 7,200. 7,200. Okay, there we go. Now we got the horses coming up in Seoul, and I do notice he's still waiting with the builder to get there. There is a scout here from Apology trying to get in there, while I do notice Korea is more into the, protecting his cocoa tiles than anything else, and yes, he's gonna want to get that Sewan also protected. Did they just buy him a horse? I think they bought him a horse. Yeah, they did. I think they did. There's 0 gold over here. They did just buy him a horse. This is amazing. And I gotta say, the spearmen are not gonna cut it with the archers next to them, like his opponent archers. We got a few slingers on the way here from Floppy Flonji trying to get in there, and I do want to say Floppy is 6 turns out from his own horseback riding with 1 turn away from a military tradition. You do see how faster the Korean time was against him, and this is with the boost. He already has the boost, by the way. Yeah, so I guess we're gonna need to see if Floppy is gonna manage to defend this. And at the moment, I just see him losing 1 unit there next to Shizuoka, while his other archers are waiting to get out of the forest so they can make some trouble here. Let's move away and take a look at Malmo, and we're gonna come back next time to see how Korea is gonna get this attack going. Malmo is to the southeast of Korea. He's gonna get his expands very quickly. Already he's on 4 cities and getting his other settler to the west side here. I do notice he's gonna get builders from quite a few cities and going immediately for his markets so he can get the extra trade routes with Magnus bonuses. Well, he's already getting a lot of culture from his monuments, and we do need to see what kind of governor type is gonna get here. We do have him getting his governor plaza next turn, and I do see he's also getting scouted by Zulu around his territory. Well, just a little bit. Elizabeth is putting his nose in there and wants to see if he can actually snatch a trader or two. We do need to see also his pantheon. City Patreon goddess, 40% to production towards the first district in a city. While I do notice he's making a decent amount of horses, he will need to fund the horses over here to his opponent, to his ally here, Kilad. Yeah, I don't know why I said opponent, but it is what it is. I'm actually curious if Korea is going to move his archer line. There we go. He's going to move the archer line in front so he can actually double tap that archer, but it's triple tap that archer and take it down. This is going to be quite important over here. It looks like he did trade that and he couldn't get that archer. Well, there is a horse coming in, and I'm pretty sure it's not going to be all alone. We do have another horse from Sangju next turn, but this, by the way, this scout over here, it is so annoying for Korea. He cannot move on the 2-2 to chop the horse, and he had to wait for the horse to hard build. Well, we still have 4 turns for Floppy to get his horses out. With 2 horses getting out next turn from Seoul, I would say there is... Wait, how much time do you need? From Seoul, you need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 turns to attack Shizuoka, while from Sanju, you need 1, 2, 3, 4 to attack Shizuoka. So 4 or 5 turns to attack Shizuoka is not actually a good number. We're going to need to see if Korea is going to manage to punch through this. I would imagine with the spearman coming out next turn, it is going to be a bit of a problem here for the Kilaed's horse to actually get in there and do the damage without a general. We do have a triple encampment opener, by the way, from Japan. He is going to go for this war. He's going to embrace Irel here against Korea. Well, I mean, he did force it right in the face of Korea. It is kind of something he chose. Well, let's actually take a look at the pantheons coming up from all of the civs. We got religious settlements from Aztec, from Apology. He's going to get also his commercials down, and I do see he's putting down an encampment. He did also get the city of Vilnius. It was not Persia that is benefiting right now from the city of Vilnius. Okay, horse coming in here. He's sitting on the worst style possible, and that won't give him enough experience to actually get going. The city being on the how to say, the city being on the hill doesn't give the visibility to this archer to actually take out Floppy's archer, and it looks like Floppy is bringing a builder, 2-charge builder, to chop something there. He is gonna want to chop. Wait, did he move away from horseback riding so he can go for masonry to chop a wall out? I guess, you know, it is what it is. This horse though, I think his only job right now would be to actually attack into the city center, and that's about it, because he can't do anything else. It's just dead over there. It's unfortunate, but he did get hit by 3 archers while he was in the worst position possible on the march tile. That actually gives him lower defense than anything else. If Japan can hold out long enough for Aztec, yeah, I guess I'm not that confident right now Kilaed is gonna get this. I'm really not that confident Kilaed is gonna manage to do the damage here and take a city, at least a city. It looks like Floppy is managing to put up a defense with very few units in the correct position, so he doesn't let Korea take out his units, nor does he let Korea get too close to the city of Shizuoka to take it down with strong enough units. I guess we're going to need to see when the 3rd horse is going to come out here, and I don't think they're going to have money for another buy here. That's very, very expensive. Even though they're making a decent amount of gold, I wouldn't really say they're making enough gold to just keep on throwing that gold away. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, there we go. Korea just he will need to actually move back the horse inside of his borders and heal it in one of the city centers. Now, while I do notice this finally he did take care of the scout, he's still gonna need a few turns to get more units out. Anyway, that's a problem. Now let's see what's going on here with God of the Sea 4 of Spain. He's getting that extra production on all of these tiles, improve resources in the water, fertility rights for Zulu. He's gonna get the extra food on these wheat tiles, which I guess is going to be extremely valuable, especially on these cities in the south. He has a 4-1 base on Nongoma also because of fertility rights, and getting a 4th settler out soon. He already put down his Ikandas. All 3 cities are freshwater, while of course he's starting to roll those general points. He's already on 5 great general points a turn. Didn't actually acquire 1, but he is not that far away from getting 1. City are making general points, Japan making general points, Korea is not, and I don't see him putting down an encampment. Oh no, I do see him putting down an encampment in Sangju. He's gonna need to actually get the builder to chop the general if he actually wants to have a chance against the floppy. Korea's moves aren't on point. Sergey, hello there, sir, and welcome. Yeah, I do believe there could have been a little bit better min-maxing over there on the moves. Yes, I definitely agree. Idle Japan makes me sad. Yeah, hard to defend us on Korea's side of the lake. Yes, Japan is getting all the first moves. They won't be able to rush Shizuoka down. Yeah. Well, I do see Korea's moving in last second here against Floppy, and we do have another one of these spearmen coming in with one of the spearmen taken out. Kilaya is going to need to move back with that horse. Oh no, he's going to lose another horse, isn't he? Like this spearman should actually get out, get out of that city and actually take out the horse. And look at that, he can actually chop another spearman over here and stop the Korean attack. We do have other horses coming in, and I do see another two have been chopped. Seoul is going to get another one, and we'll get the project soon. Sangju did manage to get two regional points a turn, and I do see he actually chopped something. Did he chop? Wait, did he chop a horse that went to the east instead of going to the west? Is that what happened? This horse actually didn't come out from Seoul, did come out from Sangju? Interesting. Anyway, I guess he did have other problems in mind. That one scout, it is what it is. Anyway, we are 1033, so we can actually talk about the Golden Ages. Zulu, Drums of War. Definitely, we know what that means. We got him with a trunk track to the north deployed, getting his horses out in 2 turns. He's all gonna get also that 4th city, 4th city and the 5th city soon. Getting his encampment training projects. Looks like he's plugging in Pingala in the southern city, and he's probably gonna be looking to try to deny a general. And I would imagine he's gonna want to deny it from Kilad, even or who? Or Scythia, right? Kilad or Scythia, these are his two targets. I don't think his Spain, his neighbor here, is actually going to make points. Yeah, it doesn't look like we got really quickly an encampment down from Spain. He's definitely not going to get the 4th one. Now, okay, let's see what's happening here. Both horses are very low HP, one dead, one going back to Sangju. It looks like the spearman line with the archer line has worked. Only one single spear lost for Floppy. Unbelievable, by the way. The tactical moves did matter so much over here on Floppy, not allowing Korea to get in and do whatever he wants with the city of Shizuoka. We do need to take a look here on Tokugawa. He did choose the Drums of War of his own, and by the looks of it, he's going for his first of all project, encampment training project, and improving his iron soon. We do have him with some barracks in the north and another encampment in the northeast. He's gonna need quite a bit more time to get his stats up. He's only on 9 science with 24 culture, and I would imagine Pingala is gonna be his choice for the 2nd city. And we do have also Monty with 13 science and 20 culture. He's on 4-5 cities already, with Vilnius very close by to his ally here, Persia. We do have Tirit's guy, best Civ player. Yeah, Tirit's is very good. Korea will be in big trouble soon. Yes, sir. I wouldn't go so far. Japan only has 1 city building units. Killer's moves are kind of, if he gets walls and the encampment in that city, soon enough, Korea is at a full stop. Yes. Yes, Korea is well, I guess it depends on how you consider trouble. At the moment, Kilaya is still gonna be up in stats. We're gonna need to see if that's gonna change. Montezuma here. Okay, keep going for commercials. He's actually getting commercial hub investments from one city, encampment training projects from the other, while he is fighting for Zankian as the first great merchant. Let's actually see if Rome is gonna get one. He's gonna get the commercial hub investment next time. Let's see who's gonna get it. Oh, looks like both of them have points. Is Rome first? Or yeah, Rome is first, so Rome is gonna get it. Looks like Zankian here is going to be an extra trader for Rome, not for his opponent. We do have also to take a look at Nader Shah with a pen brush and voice Golden Age on Nader. We do have him on 3 series, getting his 4th, 5th, and 6th out. I do notice he did choose God of War and Plunder for a Pantheon, getting extra merchant points at the moment. He's on 6.9 per 10, while well, Rome just finished the project. And we do need to see who's going to pick up the next ones, while the next merchants. While I do notice Coleus, which is very important for Aztec, did get picked up over here for an extra copy of a luxury resource, and I'm pretty sure he's gonna wanna get one that he doesn't have on those two continents he's on. We do have also Scythia here with a Penbrush and Voice Goldenage getting horses. Warlord's Throne, he's getting ready to pounce here against somebody. We got a campus out from Pazirik where he's also getting a Pingala. Where is this? Well, that's a one adjacency. Man, this is so bad. I mean, now it's better with the Governor Plaza in between, but earlier on it was so bad. Anyway, he does have 11 science with 22 culture, and he definitely needs more cities over here. If while he's gonna get one on Krakatoa, he's also gonna benefit from science and culture. Look at that, the Krakatoa tiles are actually giving him more science than his campuses. KW, bro. If he gets walls and encampment in the yes. Korea could try a push on Japan's capital. Yeah. It's a long way though, and I guess we're gonna need to see if he's gonna actually make it there or not. I would imagine with this attack fizzling down, he's gonna wait for his units, or maybe do something at the Corsair timing slash Hawacha timing. Anyway, we're gonna see. We're definitely gonna see. Philip II, 9 science with 16 culture, Penbrush and Voice Golden Age. She is putting some defensive units and structures. I do see an encampment right at the doorstep of Cordoba. I do have to point out this encampment cannot be hit from the other side of this rainforest. If you want to actually attack this encampment, you need to be on these two tiles and these two tiles only. While I'm pretty sure there are going to be a lot more units here deployed from Cordoba to defend this. So it is in a perfect position to actually hold the choke of Zulu. We're going to need to see if Zulu is actually gonna choose to attack. While he's getting horses, he still is far off from a big army to have against his opponent. We did have that God of the Sea activated here on quite a few resources, and I do see lighthouses getting built, so he gets those extra trade routes. Only on one trader at the moment. I'm pretty sure he's gonna get some more, and he's gonna want some more. Iron working next turn. There we go. He did just buy a trader here in Toledo. It's very valuable, by the way, trader for Spain, just like it is for Cree. We got Sejong to talk about. Currency coming up next time. 21 science and 27 culture. He's getting another wave of builders with new archers from Sangju, putting in Victor inside of that city, and did manage to recruit a general. So did Japan. Japan doesn't really have units to use for the generals, and I'm amazed that Kilide is letting that encampment live. That encampment should be taken down. That's a 2-shot hit, and it takes out the spearman. The spearman does not apply the anti-cav damage against the horse, so the encampment is a very juicy target. I'm actually amazed that we don't have a double tap here. He really would need to sacrifice a horse to take down that encampment. Wait, is it just me thinking this? Is it just me? Well, it's too late now. It's too late now. The encampment has been built. Walls are up. It's too late. He could have double tapped it last turn, last move, and then first move this turn, but he didn't. It is what it is. Is Spain in the same continent as Tomiris? Spain's no, they're different continents. Spain is gonna have Madrid, Toledo, Cordoba on another continent than Scythia, and I'm pretty sure the trade routes are probably gonna go through Bilbao to actually get to Madrid. So I'm actually a bit confused why he put Moksha in here instead of Toledo, but anyway, it is what it is. I guess we might actually see him switching them up a little bit later in the game. Maybe he didn't. He did have other priorities at the moment. He's sending his horses to Aztec now. He's sending his horses north. Yes, I do notice, and he's not gonna be far off from actually getting to Apology. 1, 2, 3 horses. His general, what is his? Oh, he sent his general back in Seoul. Okay, he's gonna move it to the north. He definitely needs more cities, like at least 2 cities, north, east, wherever. But he needs at least 2 more cities. While in the meantime, I'm pretty sure Japan is gonna get going. Wait, Tokugawa has the samurai also, right? He does this, has this, is Japan, right? Has the samurai as a unique unit. Yeah, so he has the samurai also. Oh, yeah. Well, I guess we're going to need to see if the samurai attack will be the choice of Floppy. That is a very strong attack, and if you do manage to get it, it should be able to punch through Korean defenses well before he can actually get his Sawachas, and probably that's the reason that Japan wants to do this, so he doesn't end up dying to Hawachas. Well, we do have Apology also getting a relic there. It looks like he's gonna get a little bit of help while Montezuma is getting his ancestral hold to spam as many cities as possible. We do have Moksha establishing in the city of Vatsakapotsako, and he's kind of oblivious to what's going on here. We got quite a few horses, 4 horses with a general from Kilad going towards Aztec, and it looks like Apology right now does not have a scout on the east side. On Kilad's side, we do have him realizing how the land looks like here. This is the first time he's going, but he does know about the Aztec city here. He doesn't know about the Aztec health of the city on those. Oh, he knows this. He knows Vilnius, and he knows there's no classical unit or even a spearman available for Aztec to defend himself. The strength of the city is too low. Korea could try a push on Japan's capital. That's an easier time. Yeah, a bit fair. Thought maybe a touch closer and flat. Yes, is Spain in the same continent? Yes, I did read that. He's saying his sources. Yes. So much gold for them. Let's see who. Actually, yeah, there is quite a bit of gold on Last Day Company. Not as much on DShark, but they are holding on. We do need to see what Eliopsim is doing here. Actually going against Spain and taking out one of his warriors. While I do see Sambro is going to finish his encampment next turn. We do have Zulu looking and seeing, checking out what's going on the other side. Well, it looks like the warrior did go into the encampment, and like you've seen the last time on Japan, the encampment is 2-shot with horses, with a general going against that. There is at least a swordsman moving in, and we do need to see if these horses are actually gonna attack or not that encampment. Looks like not. Oh, they're going for the city directly. Okay, going for the city directly. It is what it is. This horse does have a promotion soon. Only needs 2 more points, and I'm pretty sure he's gonna get it. While we do have another horse on the way. We do have also Eliopsim putting down his 4th city to the west side and getting his Wallows Throne up in 5. You know, we did have also talk about Malm. We didn't get to talk about Malm. Malm going for Colosseum from Arpinum. Looks like if he actually wants to chop that, he's gonna need to put Magnus in there, but no, he wants Rome to have Magnus, and all of those other cities benefit from the extra production and the food from the traders. What I do notice, Moksha is over here in the south in Aretium. We do have Malm just chopping as many tiles and as quickly as possible to generate the gold for himself and for his allies. He is on 33 gold, 88 production. Actually, definitely the most productive nation in the game by far at this moment in time. Not as far as you know, like, how to say, this is kind of usual, I wanted to say, for Rome. It is he has a very good tempo. With Moksha establishing, he's going to get a lot more science. I would imagine also Pingala is going to get in one of his cities, and he did manage to put down one of these +3 campuses next to Aquilea, which is going to get the splendid bonus out of next time. I'm actually a bit curious, what is he going to do for like aqueducts or baths? What is he going to set up his bath? I would imagine he's going to have a few options, but not that many with these resources here. Like this citrus tile is actually stopping him from getting a very good setup, but I guess we're going to need to wait and see how he's going to try to get everything going there. Now we do need to take a look what's going on here with the horses of Korea actually about to meet some horses from Aztec. Looks like Apology might have gotten the message that Japan is not getting pushed, and he doesn't see any more horses on the borders of Korea. Those horses need to be somewhere, and they're not in the city of Sangju. We do need to see how effective these units will be against his opponent, and definitely we need to see what Zulu's gonna do here in the city of Cordoba with his horses not as strong. Getting in the borders of Cordoba, we do have him with the opportunity to take down that encampment, and I think he definitely should take down the encampment more than he should take down the city center, because, well, okay, let's look at this, look at it like this. If he moves the horse here, he's probably gonna get taken down by the swordsman, so he's gonna lose a horse if he goes onto that tile, and he cannot put the city of Cordoba under siege. He could attack it with 2 units, but at least one will die, and he's gonna only remain with another 2 that would have the possibility 2 turns later or 1 turn later to attack into the city of Cordoba without putting it in siege. The city will heal. He won't be able to get it lower than 70% health in that city center with the army he has right now. While the encampment is a sure kill right now, it will also deny the ability of Spain to actually get enough points to recruit a general, which already is a problem because so many have been chosen already and he doesn't have enough points. You also do manage to get the position onto archer and follow-up attack on that other unit in the turn thereafter. I would say this should be his only strategy. I mean, oh no. Okay. Guys, I guess we can actually see this unfold. Hello, Draconi. Hello there, sir. Korean should back up as soon as he sees Aztec has more than one horse. He can't lose those horses in Aztec territory. Yes, but I think what he's gonna do is actually try to push Aztec as much as possible and make him uncomfortable over here, so he gets more armies, more units. I do see a horse probably has been taken down. Another one did go into the forest, but I don't see another one here, and I'm pretty sure there were 2 of them. Yeah. I mean, yeah. I mean, I don't know, man. It is what it is. It is what it is. And now this swordsman is more than enough to stop this. And I guess we'll see. It is what it is. We're going to see if Zulu is going to manage to switch targets. He could definitely take out the archer next turn. This warrior in the north will get a promotion at some point. Not sure if it's going to be faster than the swordsman coming out. Depends. If that swordsman coming out, that's a dead warrior. Anyway, it is what it is. It is what it is. It's a little bit of a chaotic attack here, I gotta say. Anyway, let's see. Trajan. He's getting arena. He's getting his Colosseum. I wanted to see this. We do need to see what Nader is gonna do. Looks like the third war has started. Scythia is going against Persia. Persia is putting out a line of defense of horses and still trying to get his merchants. By the looks of it, he did manage to get Marcus Licinius Crassus, while Rome got Zankian earlier. Nothing else did change over here. Nobody important got picked, like Hypatia or like Marco Polo or other ones. No! People, get back! Oh my god, is he setting up a trap? This is bad. This is actually quite bad because he could actually get hit on the horse 3 times. This is not good. This is not good. That line over there was perfect, but I think he's worried about the Scythian and Saka horse archers coming and chipping away at his units. And to be honest, he has his worries are well founded because we do have a lot of Saka horse archers coming back. Okay, guys, what do you think? Quick answer over here. What do you think? Is the Zulu attack over? Is it dead? And Muzrat, hello there, sir. Good evening. No way in hell is Zulu pushing north through those hills. Man, you did manage to get, first of all, a promotion on the warrior. Okay, that is fine. That is fine. He got a promotion faster than the swordsman was coming out. Okay, and then he lost another horse, while this horse somehow moved away. Oh, I see what happened. So Spain moved his archery inside. He got a promotion on it, left open a tile. This horse ran away to the west side, and then these units, the swordsman and the warrior, did attack into this. Man, if only he would have attacked the encampment. He would have taken a unit and a district down and not losing a single horse. Oh my god. It is what it is. I mean, I do have to point out, this is one of the beautiful things that we have in Civ, and it is something that the players do like to specialize in. This is exactly the moment we can actually talk a little bit about how important your moves are during the game, how important where you position them, how important how you actually oh, he took down a city. He took down a city. Apologies, left without damage, without the sugar. He's only gonna have salt from now on. We do have apology with definitely quite a few horses. He has 4 horses right here. He pushed back the Korean general, but those Korean units were just there to do the damage. And Aztec, as you can see, is left without a city. He's down to 4 cities. Okay, well, we do have Korea building another defensive line here to the west of Sangju, and I do see he's pumping out the swordsman like there's a fire somewhere. We do have military tactics coming up in 2 turns, while Floppy is gonna get his feudalism next turn. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 rebuilds for the samurais. I don't think that's enough for him to actually push properly into Korea's land. I do see Floppy is trying to get the visibility, sending Hannibal Barca across the border here into the Korean territory, so he can get a sniff of the Korean units here. He wants to smell. Korea has 1 horse over there. Let me yeah, I only swordsman, but they're about to upgrade. Yeah, there's an archer somewhere, but I can't pinpoint it. Is it next to me? Yeah, didn't remember to get the free sim. Exactly, they needed to get free sim Tokugawa, I guess. The quote with the pants down. Yeah, he did get with the pants down. I think we actually need to put up the team labels, right? I'm pretty sure most of you are actually used to taking a look, but for the new viewers, I think we should actually put the DSharks here on the left side, and we do have on the right side Last Day Company, that's LSC. Oh, Compania de Fripturi. Not gonna lie, that's a very good name in Romanian also. It makes me think only of steak. Victor, nice to Victor Promotions. Hello there, sir. Well, let's actually see what's gonna happen here with the matchup between the Japanese samurais and of course the Minotaurs of Korea, both of them benefiting from generals, while they're also gonna have civil service. I think actually Floppy is gonna be late on civil service, isn't he? I would imagine so. Anyway, after Korea did manage to secure his border to the west, as in have enough units pre-builds to actually withstand an attack, he's going to go for another wave of settlers from his main cities. I do want to take a look what's going on here, because this is another very important part. We do have Persia with quite a bit of a problem. His opponent, Scythia, Captain Morgan, is moving in, pouring through. I can't even say moving in. This is pouring through. This is basically, you know, one of those fireman hoses that gets out of control. It gets everywhere, man. Have you seen the power of that water? That's impressive. Anyway, looks like Captain Morgan is getting through and is not taking any prisoners. He's gonna start smashing through the Persian defenses, and Aztec, even if he does have Vilnius next to him, he can't really do anything about it. And we do have new units, Immortals coming up from Tarsus, new units from Pasagarde. There are certainly enough chops around his territory, but people will need to get enough builders to chop all of this territory. We do have also people without a general. Scythia not only has a general, but he already has an inherent +5 against wounded units. Put up the prediction before yeah, but I'm a little bit afraid to actually put up the prediction, not gonna lie. I think you guys have a little bit too much information. Who will win? Okay, let's see. LSC and DShark. There we go. We got the 2 choices. I'm gonna put it for 10 minutes, guys, because yeah, I don't know. It is what it is. Didn't remap Texcoco is no more. Yeah, and it looks like another one of these horses has died. We do have Immortal showing up, more units showing up, building another line of defense, and it looks like the Persian horse from the north of Tarsus is also going to be taken down. There's no way that's actually remaining alive with so little health. It doesn't even look like the Scythian units have fought. Look at that, they're getting all of the health back whenever they're killing weaker units of his opponents. What about Kick W? Yeah, Kick W, yes. Okay, let's get this on YouTube as well. Sean, hello there, sir, and welcome. That was impressive indeed. Start a poll for who will win. We do have DShark and we do have Last Day Company. There we go. Looks like Colosseum is going to finish in 6 turns. A little bit confusing how Ostia got placed next to it, but I guess it's fine. He's going to get another city center there to benefit from the extra amenities. We do have commercial hub investments getting out. Hypatia has been picked up by Korea, giving him that extra edge when it comes to the science, and of course the extra library already activated. 34 science, 31 culture. Did get his upgrade here on the men at arms. It does cost him a lot, and he doesn't have a very good gold generation here compared to everybody else in the game, but neither does Floppy, and Floppy definitely has lower stats than his opponent. With Samurais coming out, we can see the damage. It looks like this swordsman with Garrison Commander, Military Alliance, General, and Oligarchy should withstand the damage of these Samurais. For quite a few hits. The men at arms should be more than adequate to fight against these. Let's see here. Okay, Tarsus is kind of strong though. It is kind of strong, and he's not taking units if he starts to do that. Well, I guess we're gonna need to see. Boom, that's one, that's two, and another horse goes down. And look at that, the Scythian horse is actually higher in strength than the initial attack. Kick W. I want to say it is kind of a skill to actually learn how to attack with the Scythian units and keep your health up. You always do want to attack last with the lowest HP unit as basically like not really a rule, as a baseline, as a benchmark, because you want to get the heals popping off on that one rather than the ones that are not damaged as much. Anyway, it is situational also. I'm not gonna delve in, but I do want to make a disclaimer that it is situational how you're gonna get the best out of those bonuses. We do have also Scythia managing to get in his territory here. 24 faith per turn to work for him from so many kurgans. I do see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 have been upgraded. 6 have been upgraded in his initial territory, giving him even as much as 5 faith each. Oh my god, he has 1, 2, 3 on 5 faith each. Anyway, quite a few other cities that are going to need to make kurgans here. New horses being bought every other turn and being sent pouring through his opponent territory, while we do have him also knocking on the doorstep of Sparta. The main attack is happening in Tarsus. A bit of a problem for Captain Morgan whenever he's going to deploy the Saka horse archers against these immortals. There will be quite a bit of a trade-off here. The immortals are definitely going to be strong to keep on doing the damage against the Saka horse archers and withstand damage from those units, while if these immortals get close up and personal, they're going to delete the Saka horse archers. They're very strong in a melee attack. Remember, they're swordsmen. But again, a very good advantage of these Persian immortals is the fact that they don't actually need to spend health to attack their opponents. They do have the weaker attack of the archer, which still of the ranged unit, which still does get the benefits of everything else, like the military alliance, the general, and so on and so forth, the upgrades, the promotions, and so on. To be honest, I would say the immortals shouldn't get the benefits of promotions, for example, because there are promotions from the military that should affect only the melee attack and not the ranged attack, but I guess it's snuck in and nobody actually took care of that, and nobody is that annoyed about it. So I'm very happy that we do have strong immortals. It is what it is. Yeah, don't get me wrong, Persians are one of my favorite civilizations. The eclipse was pretty sweet. Oh, nice. Okay, so it came and went. That's it. We just went past it. Okay. It is what it is. Okay, so let's see here. Nothing really is moving. We do have Aztec getting to replace his city. Looking at the economy, still a better economy on Aztec Company, but it's not too shabby on Apologian people. Looking at Zulu, he's getting pushed back by Spain. He only got out with 2 horses. The third one is, I don't know where this guy is going, but I guess he's going on a trip. We do have also more campuses coming in, and Europe Cinema is going to put his government plaza with the Walrus throne finished inside of it. Definitely needs a lot more science. Doesn't have the gold to upkeep that science, but he is managing to keep a little bit on the same place as Sambro there. 89 production versus 87 production, 33 science versus 28, and 33 culture versus 40. Not that much of a difference between them. With Sambro also getting his campuses soon, we're going to need to see if he's going to manage to put keep on expanding on the west side here towards the northwest of Zulu and the northeast of Rome, where, to be honest, he's kind of safe. He's far away from everybody else. He still didn't actually get his cities on the other side. And how did this get pillaged? 4-1-1 fish style got pillaged over there. Well, it is what it is. Now he's also starting to trade with Scythia here, which is definitely going to generate a lot more gold for both of them. It does seem like Scythia is managing to punch through and break the line of defense of Persia slowly but surely. We did have these immortals without enough strength from a general to actually do the counter damage against the Scythian units, and as you can see, they have a problem even with the melee attack to attack into the Scythian horses. These Saka horse archers are chipping away at their opponent's health and getting to achieve more experience points, which it will mean more damage. This is a snowball that I think people is gonna find very hard to counter here. Well, at the moment, people is Pen Russian Voice Golden is 36 science, 48 culture. Is not that bad. He does have civil service coming out next turn. That might have been also another problem. Does Captain Morgan have military alliance? No, he does not. Okay, neither is Captain Morgan benefiting from military alliance. I guess that's fine. No way for Persia to chop walls. Will Scythia take the gamble and go for the kill, or just go for the cities? I think he's gonna keep how to say. So first of all, he's gonna take Lahore by the looks of it, and second of all, if he is gonna actually do damage against Persia, I think he's not gonna keep the cities. I think he's just gonna delete them. He doesn't want to take the risk of them being retaken, or at least I wouldn't. He's so far away, and there is enough territory here for him to keep on simming, keep on expanding. No reason to get greedy against your opponent like this. I'm actually curious if he's gonna attack the city center or if he's gonna do something else here. He can definitely pillage the trader, which is a win, a very big win. Horse of his doesn't have a promotion, and it looks like the Saka horse archer here, well, it was attacked. It does have a promotion, and you do see these immortals are actually quite strong, but so many units from City are available to attack into these units. Hello, Persia? Immortal? Wait, he should be able to attack, right? Or do you need one movement, one full movement? I'm pretty sure he should be able to attack even with 0.5. He just can't move. He should be able to use the ranged attack. Anyway, coming back to Zulu, Spain got a lot of trade routes. Doesn't look like he's worried about Zulu anymore. We do have Eliop Sim here still simming, getting his housing, getting his campuses. That +5 did get activated here in the south. Very nice. We don't have him getting new cities out, but he's on 6, so that's a very good number at this point in the game. Okay, Rome did manage to finish his Colosseum. Looking at the city states here, we do have Johannesburg, Auckland, and Mexico City for the production, and I do see Auckland is at the moment being held by Sambro, and Sambro is he Spain? Yeah, it is Spain. So he's getting all of that extra production on these tiles. No wonder he's having so many good tiles over here to work. Definitely will need more. He just put down a wonder. Is this Colossus? I think this is Colossus, right? I think it if it was the other one, mausoleum, no, the Great Lighthouse. The Great Lighthouse, I think it looked, the base would have looked different, like more rectangular. There are very few here. It was just need to travel. Yeah, I think the only sun eclipse that I have ever seen was the one from like the 2000s or something like that, that was seen in Europe, or 99. I don't remember. I know Romania printed some like special notes for it, like special money for it. It was a 2000 lei something. Anyway, we do have Korea getting attacked by the samurais. Looks like these samurais don't have enough damage, and they do have two generals with them right on toe. We do have Floppy trying to push in through the forest, and as you can see, Korea is not actually putting these units across that forest, so he can actually push back, how to say, these units from the forest he has. He did manage to get the crossbows. He will need a lot more crossbows to actually withstand the next attacks. I'm pretty sure these samurais are strong enough to withstand at least 3 attacks of the crossbow, so he definitely needs 4 or 5 of them to shoot at a single unit. Well, the gold shouldn't be a problem on the whole team, but he doesn't have a lot of gold per turn. He's on -1 and getting his Warlords Throne in 3 turns, putting down another city to the north, and will need to prepare against Aztec here. Coming back to the city states, we do have a cat with a Volin for military power. We do have Mogadishu also, the only one for trade, and nobody has it. I do see Caguana with Kumasi and Mohenjo-Daro are going to be providing the culture, which neither Kumasi or Caguana has been seized, but I do see Kilayat does have Mohenjo-Daro. Kilayat is on Korea, right? Kilayat is on Korea, so he gets the full freshwater even if he settles in a non-freshwater setting just because of Mohenjo-Daro. That's actually a very, very powerful city. A few doomsday eclipse every year. KW. You were alive? I was. Yeah, I'm alive from 86, bro. Yeah, I know. The funny thing, I was I mean, I guess that's a very weird period around this part over here, especially with Chernobyl popping off in 86 around my birthday. Yeah, woohoo, let's go. Yeah, imagine being alive. No, imagine going outside. Yeah, bro. Anyway, looking at Rome, he did get a lot of cities. He's already on a 2, 4, 6, 8, and I do notice he's putting down his industrial zones. Finally, we get to see the setup, the bands to the south to make this Arretium bigger, and I do see Rome did choose in the capital to go for the industrial zone to the northwest, where he's also going to have a theater square there. Not bad. He definitely needs a lot of culture and science for the later part of the game. 48 right now with 75, 143 production, while on the other side, Shaka and people do manage to get over 100. But I gotta say, people over here is in serious trouble with Scythia starting to upgrade men at arms right next to him. We do have more of these Saka horse archers getting in, and I do notice he's also getting pillaged by the looks of it. Persia is putting down a scout to deal with him. Crossbows coming in from Scythia, stronger units is definitely gonna mean a problem for Persia. He was doing so much damage with just horses. Imagine if he brings men-at-arms to the table. Well, People here has his own men-at-arms in 2 turns, and also pikemen if he wants to upgrade into them. We do need to see if Scythia will have enough damage to do this. Well, he's definitely going to keep on going. They both have 40 science, like 40, 47. We do have 35, 53 difference in culture. While I do notice Scythia definitely has less production, he still has that faith to convert into units from his ability to buy the cav units. Looking at the era score, since we're starting to tick down the clock until the next era, we got only 3 more turns until we're gonna see the next era. While Eliop will need 8 more points to go to the for the golden age. We do have him not that far away, to be honest, not that far away from getting his divine right, and I'm pretty sure he already has the core ability. Shouldn't he have already the core ability? Oh my god, he doesn't have a single unit that's next to another unit, so I can see. Anyway, he should have the core ability, and I'm thinking, why is he not doing it? Anyway, it is what it is. I'm pretty sure he's gonna do it at some point. He's gonna core up a unit somewhere. He's probably has a plan in mind to actually put everything to work here. Is this a +3 campus? This is a +3 campus. Oh, he already had a +5, so that's not a splendid. Getting knights out soon. Looks like we might see another attack against Spain. We're gonna need to come back to this to see what's going on. Tokugawa, he's still pushing against Korea. Looks like at this point he did manage to get a significant amount of samurais moving in, and he is ending up just looking at the Korean encampment because he can't really do much about it. We do have Korean crossbows ready to pounce, men at arms also ready to counterattack, and these samurais are not strong enough to attack into garrison commander men at arms here. We do need to take a look at his era score. He's going Dark Age by the looks of it. He's 38 points out of 40, very low in the point screen here. Well, I guess we're going to need to wait and see if he's going to manage to get his enough points for a golden age. He would need 13 points. That's not easy to get in 3 turns. It's not impossible, but it's not easy to get. Now, we do have also Apology, 46 out of 52. Did manage to put a city Teotihuacan right on the borders of Japan. And while I do notice he's getting that army in Tlacopan, we might actually see him try to go for some coursers against his opponent, his next door Korean opponent. While we do have him going for Will, it looks like he is kind of far away from getting coursers. He's probably like 6 turns out from getting coursers. Well, we do have also Nader Shah with 45 out of 49. Only needs 4 more points to get his golden age. While I do notice he's getting pushed quite hard, he did manage to get enough immortals from his series to counter these pushes from Scythia. And I will still have very bad situation for him. Anyway, this horse should be dead. Okay, well, I guess he really insisted to do the attack with that ranged attack. It is what it is. Scythian Saka horse archers need to get in. And they would really need to get the promotions popping off also. These are going to be significantly stronger if they do get the promotions, especially the second promotion. Anyway, you do see that Scythia is getting to massively buy as many heavy chariots as possible before he's going to get stirrups next turn. He has already 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 out of his cities, and they're going to get quickly in the city of Lahore, where I gotta say it is rebelling in 7 turns, but that's more than enough time for him to actually get these upgraded there and keep on going against Persia. Scythia is also 3 points out right now from getting his golden. Sambro 50 out of 50 points. He did manage to secure his golden age, and I did notice he did finish a great bath with Stonehenge. He probably got a religion or will get a religion soon, and we do have him working on the Great Lighthouse. No, it is the Great Lighthouse. Okay, they look basically the same when they're being put down first. Okay, it is the Great Lighthouse in Toledo. Kilayat going Dark Age as well, 39 out of 42 points, having men at arms 2 turns from his cities, and I do see him putting down a Diplo quarter from Chanchan. We do have also Pingala establishing in that city center, while he will need to get a few more mines around his zones to increase his science capacity. Is right now on 36 science with 31 culture, definitely much better than Tokugawa when it comes to the science, and I do see he has a similar production to his next door neighbor. But Ireling Tokugawa like this is not, it is very important for them. They are basically yelling each other out here, Kilayat and Floppy. They're keeping each other from actually simming. Looking at Malm, he's 58 points out of 51. Did manage to get these 2 cities on the east side here, and of course I do see him working on his economy very nicely. 59 science, 84 culture, 65 gold a 10 with 182 production, significantly bigger than everybody else in the game. Like he's what, 30% bigger than everybody else in the game, 40% bigger. How can they die if they are named immortals? That is true. It hurts to watch Japan struggle. Yes. I mean, he's getting so many units here, but Floppy, the second he actually put Shizuoka, he kind of embraced Tyrell, and I think this was the plan all along. To be honest, I think that was the plan all along, to try to Irel Korea until Aztec shows up there, right? That's what I'm thinking. But at the moment, it doesn't look like Apology is showing up there as quickly as they want to. With 67 science, he definitely has the science necessary to go through the text quickly. Mercenaries coming up, engineering coming up. His pre-builds are only light calves, and we're going to need to see if he's going to manage to secure his golden. No, he's going dark. He might be going dark against Korea. And to be honest, Korea might be in trouble here. If he doesn't go immediately, I don't think he even has time. He needs military engineering, and he needs musketman technology, right? What is that? How do you call it? Rifle something? Gunpowder. For the Hawacha. Woo! Anyway, Pingala jumping in Chancho might give him that extra edge in science, but I do definitely feel confident that Apology is going to get this attack quite a few turns before the Hawachas are going to be available for Kilayat. If he goes there directly, like if he goes there directly as in castles, he gets printing right afterwards on the time that these Aztec courses will get to Pyongyang and hit Korea from the north. Bună seara, Henning Dave, hello there, sir, and welcome. What do we have here? Scythia moving back quite a few units, started to upgrade his knights in the city of Lahore, and I do see, of course, that city is getting a little bit of loyalty from the knight inside of it, but I'm pretty sure those are gonna get to move soon. We do have the knights with serious damage against these immortals. They can two-shot them quite easily, and of course that's not even with the +5 against them. Not even the general. He doesn't even have the general. That's gonna be such a powerful unit against his opponent here. The biggest problem would be be getting them through the hills towards Tarsus, and I gotta say Persia over here definitely has a pretty good defensive territory. One of the things that is happening, I do notice the Scythian Sakahorsachs are starting to gather promotions from just attacking the city of Tarsus's walls, while Scythia putting men at arms right in the front face of that city center. It is going to be tough to get rid of those. We do need to see also if Scythia is going to start to upgrade some of these Sakahorsachs with the promotions into crossbows. Level 2 crossbows, level 2 Scythian crossbows in particular are deadly, are extremely strong. We do have him able to actually buy a few, bring a few from his cities and upgrade a serious amount of crossbows from whatever he had around. We do have also catapults moving into the front, and I'm pretty sure those will take down the walls. We do need to see the upcoming attack. Right now it's a little bit chaotic, like the battlefield is a little bit chaotic, but it will reveal the plan the plan will be revealed in just a few turns here. I'm pretty sure. Looks like Japan kind of gave up on attacking Korea. We do have the Corsairs getting out, and I do see the Kilad is trying to keep scout over there, horse towards the cities of Aztec. Aztec is gonna do the same thing that Korea did to him and gonna try to go through the fog of war directly against Pyongyang. There is another scout to the northeast that might get a whiff of those Corsairs, and we do need to see if Apology is gonna manage to get a surprise attack against his opponent safely here. By the looks of it, he still has quite a bit of movement on these Corsairs. Like this one, 2 movement. So this one should move here, this one should move here, this one should move here, and this one move on the oil tile. He doesn't have a general, that's a bit bad. Pyramids have been built in Azcapotzalco, and yeah, there we go. He's moving in, moving out, moving in, and next turn we're probably gonna see Kilad attack into his opponent. But we do have a pause here. I do wanna synchronize over here with Distoria, with Theodore. Wait, what? Okay, so 2 minutes and we're coming back. Okay, let's see the Corsair attack. Looks like nature. He's not stopping, and it's taking out the Tlacopan's health here. We do have in the World Congress Great Generals no points. That means Montezuma is not going to get a general. Ranged units getting +5, and I do notice there's a little bit of an attack over here on the Japanese units. One of those units has been taken down, but at the cost of a lot of health from these Korean men-at-arms. Well, now Floppy might actually get... oh my... What happened to his units? We were just here. What happened to these 3 samurais? Oh my god. Whoa. Okay. Well, that's kind of bad. He has 3 samurais that are very low HP. Anyway, let's actually see on Shaka, Drums of War, right? He did go Drums of War, and I do see him following up with Night Cores. We did have him managing to get his Golden Age. Tokugawa, Dark Age. He does have Divine Right next in 2 turns, and I do see he's probably putting up the +5 card against his opponent, but so is Korea, so it is what it is. Yeah, he does have the +5 card. Korea is in a Dark Age of his own, and guess what? He will probably also have the +5 card. Many times are 71 strength, and he does not have the +5 card. Wait, he does not have the +5 card. Oh, he did put it in. Okay, the bonuses just didn't show us. Or he didn't put it after we showed the bonuses. Montezuma, a 68 science with 38 culture, did go for a Dark Age of his own, and now he's gonna have the opportunity to attack from the north with those courses with the extra +5 and +6 luxury attack bonus. This is a +11 that he has over Korea.
Years with amazing Civ content. Thank you, Michael.
Dankeschön, Dankeschön. Thank you so much, Cleozine. Thank you. On that scout, just saw it now that the camera moved. It shouldn't have seen them. I can't see any of the scout above the sun. Something is something is off. Wait, I can't see any. Oh, you mean this one? You mean this one? Yeah, weird. I think it is, right? Anyway, we do have Aztec moving in. Korea is repositioning his defense, and looks like right now he is aware that he's gonna be attacked from multiple sides here. He will need to upgrade that swordsman into a many times as quickly as possible, but it looks like these units are gonna start attacking his cities immediately. They got a whiff of that city in Pyongyang, and well, it looks like he's gonna be taken down unless he actually one-tens walls or chops them, which I don't see either of those happening. Now we do have the samurai actually with enough strength to take down this Metatime quite easily. The second these Metatimes actually get out of the borders of Sangju, they're extremely weak because of the loss of Governor Victor and of course the defense of these cities. This I do have to say, these styles carry with them an extra +6, right? Because they do have the heal +3. You see the defense modifier is +6. You would have an extra +6. This is amazing of when you have same strength units going against each other. The second he moved those out, he lost the +6 and the 45 bonus as well on these units and Governor Victor. So he lost like what 9 + 4, 13 points. 13 points of defense on these units. Abadusia Kaka, thank you so much, sir. Good evening and welcome. Also, R8B, hello there, sir. Does the Korean scout see the Aztec coursers? He does not. No, he does not. This Korean scout actually did not do his job. He was yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. He was late. I guess, you know, he wanted to take a little bit of skinny dipping in the river and totally forgot to do his job. He thought he's being sent on a vacation by Korea. And, well, yeah, it is what it is. Now it's too late. That scout is going to be like, oops. Yeah, oops. Oh, pause. It looks like we're going to have a pause for 5 minutes. Let me actually put the timer on. Okay. There we go. It's a good moment for me to answer questions over here in the chat. Talk about other stuff if you want to. Okay, what's going on here? Intelligence agency coming up in 1. We got more bats for the freshwater there, connecting his cities, more campuses. I'm pretty sure he's gonna go for theater squares after this. 100+ science. It is in a free inquiry golden age. He's getting the free inquiry bonus from all of these commercials. He did double them from what I do see. And I do notice he has quite a few actually good, very good industrial zones. Like the +6 turns into +16. Oh my god, I love this line. This train line of aqueducts, by the way. It feels like Ostia and Aquilea are connected by a railway. You see? Is there also a CWC for FFA? No, we don't have. Well, I guess you can call, but it's not really a CWC for FFA. You can call the Hidden Cup, basically a CWC for FFAs, but it's more directed towards the French community rather than international one. How much production on Rome? He is on 269 points of production. while at the moment nobody from the opponents are even coming close. He's basically doubled the amount of production and of any of his opponents. This is quite something. Korea, yes, he might die, but we do need to see if Rome is gonna come back and clean this up. Nedershaw on the other side is taking quite a bit of a beating from Captain Morgan. Captain Morgan is gonna manage to secure the city of Tarsus quite quickly. While I do notice these knights will just need a few attacks on the man at arms to take them down. It's just a matter of actually getting that extra damage from the beginning to actually try and give more to this. Woo! Thank you so much, Tenio Dingos, sir. Thank you so much. Salty Capybara. Oh dear, the Japanese invasion of Korea. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is, man. Yeah, they have been fighting for so long over here from the beginning of this planet. You have to win. You bet 22,000 on Last Day Company. Well, I think the biggest question mark is Malm Simming over here is going to manage to make a difference. This is the biggest difference. I do notice also Japan did send a few of these samurais to Mohenjo-daro. He's going to take that city down, and immediately Malm did put a few defensive units in Mediolanum, probably that will turn into knights at any moment he wants. He's going for his education and mercenaries, and of course getting the ability to get universities will help him out a lot in the next part. There is really nobody really simming on DShark, and this is the problem. Like, Apology right now is putting every effort he can into Korea, while in his cities he's lacking for two things: amount of cities and amount of districts. That's the problem right here. Yes, he will have the win on Korea, but is it worth sacrificing two of their players to take out one of their opponents, while there will be a significant chance that Rome will just come back and clean up, liberate those cities of Sejong? And this is quite a conundrum over here for them. You might say that, okay, we might see Zulu simming here, but to be honest, Zulu is also gonna have a hard time of his own. If we're gonna have Spain over here get his religion with Crusade, we don't know what religion he picked yet. He did get it in Bilbao, but let's see. Oh no, why Defender of the Faith, bro? I mean, I think he could have taken down Zulu at Conquistador timing with Crusade. I think he would have had enough damage to actually take him down. Malm 1 versus 4 solo win here. It might happen. Also, Mustra, thank you so much for the 100 biddies. Thank you, sir. Happy partner indeed. To be honest, I was trying to think how long have I actually been partnered with Twitch, and I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it's 2 years or 3 years, to be honest. But it is what it is, you know, it is what it is. I think Dave, thank you so much for the 100 biddies also. Korea does need to get his escape settler. Yeah, I guess so. But I do see Rome is actually getting a settler there. I'm not sure what Rome is going to... Oh, he's putting a city on the same coast, maybe? Ooh, we got also Hype Train going on. Okay, choo-choo, it is. Starting off with a very, very interesting Monday. White Defender of the Faith against Zulu. It's Zulu, that's a war machine. Yes, I mean, it is what it is. I guess this is the question mark between the two doctrines, right? Going on the offense to have the better defense, or focusing on your defense to keep your cities alive. I guess we're gonna need to see. We're gonna need to see if the choice that Sambro made over here, being defensive, is the correct one. I do have to say that Last Day Company is trying as hard as they can to actually be relevant in the game, withstanding attacks from their opponents and trying to sim over them, with Malm over here getting the free sim. This is very important. At the same time, we do have Zulu with the ability to actually attack into him from this side, from Nobamba, and he doesn't... Oh my god, he doesn't have anything. Guys, if Eliop Sim is actually gonna attack Rome, Malm is gonna die. With all of his science and technology, Malm is just gonna die. Okay, we take down the countdown. We're back in the game here, and we do need to see what's gonna happen next. I think Spain is trying to sim behind those two border cities, so he went to defend. And yeah, there we go, Zulu attacking with a knight. He does have Yes, I think also Spain is trying to defend here rather than attack, and I'm pretty sure Zulu just got the mess. I think, well, I hope he understood that he cannot put more pressure on Spain through those choke points, and he has basically, look at that, a highway towards his opponent over here. We got an I-95 for Nobamba. Let's actually see. We got one, two. Here, right? 3, 4 turns to actually attack Caesar Augusta. 4 turns with Knight Cores to attack Caesar Augusta. And looking at the damage against these spearmen, they're not even gonna care they exist. Well, I'm pretty sure Malm is gonna get his military tactics for the pikeman upgrade and gonna build quite a few of them. He does have the production. We're gonna need to see if it's gonna be enough. Of course, with possible crossbowman following up right behind these Knight Cores, we might actually see Zulu overwhelm that defense. We do need to see if he is actually going to manage to push and successfully into his opponent. Let's actually see here. Looks like Scythia is going to get another few hits on the city of Tarsus. His knight is more than strong enough to withstand attack from the men-at-arms of his opponent, and I do notice he has a way of attacking into these men-at-arms and taking at least one of them down, following up an attack on another immortal. Even if it is low HP, he's gonna get 2 heals if he chooses to do so. We do have a few Saka horse archers also getting in there, doing, look at this Saka horse, guys. This Saka horse archer, a unit from the ancient era. No, it's classical, right? It's classical because it gets the bonus from the general, guys. It's stronger than the freaking men-at-arms. A melee unit. What the? WTF, bro? Well, we do have ranged attacks stronger, right? We do have the +5 on the ranged attacks, while Dipro is on people. Now, we do need to see if that's going to be enough. Wait, he's putting that back? Whoa. And he's moving back another one? Why is he so defensive here? Well, I guess he's setting up a trap for another one of these men-at-arms to get attacked. Let's actually see if it's going to be enough. He's going to have 2 of these units taken down regardless, right? He lost a knight here, so this should... No. Okay. Captain Morgan, what happened here? I mean, so many good moves, and I don't know why he actually moved away from that time. Well, I guess it is what it is. He just, yeah. He just baited over here, people. That was a bait. Still doing the attack on the city of Tarsus, taking out the walls slowly but surely. There is a second catapult walking in, and so many units. The water keeps on flowing here with the units of Scythia going against his opponent. We do have also Captain Morgan in Golden Age, Drums of War, while People is in a Penbrush and Voice Golden Age. Of course, Tomeris' production is going to be much more tuned towards building units, and that looks to be his only mission in mind. Build units as many as possible to take down your opponent's cities, especially Tarsus. Well, that would equal out, right? If they lose Kilad, it's good to actually take out Persia, and I'm pretty sure, there we go, with Aztec managing to do the damage against the Korean city. It looks like Korea is starting to lose his footing here against the amazing Japanese samurais and the Aztec +6 units coming from the north. We do have more of these men-at-arms coming in, and this is going to put pressure also on Rome. Rome is going to have 3 front lines to take care of, one in the northwest, one in the west side, Mediolandum, and one on the east side. These Zulu Knight Corps could actually attack into the pikemen when they when these pikemen do not have a general that can do quite a bit of damage, and it looks like they're gonna try to find a way directly to the capital of Rome. They're trying to actually get through, not to Caesar Augusta, but to Rome, which is probably going to be a much more important target. And I really hope this settler is not a safety settler. I really hope so. I really hope so. Why is Captain Mo? Yeah. It was how to say? It was a bait. It was a bait. He didn't want to take all of the damage from Persia, right, on his units, so he moved back to save one, lost a horse to the west side. I'm pretty sure he could have done it a little bit differently, but again, it's it was his choice. He has so many units, he might not be thinking about the value of each that much. Oof, he had a promotion on that. And on this, he has a promotion. There we go. Okay, also another wave of units. There are so many units here that he kind of, ran out of space to attack into Tarsus. So the other units were going to start attacking into Bactri here to the east side. And this is where Persia right now does not have an army. Of course, there is a possibility for him to just bypass Bactri and go towards Vilnius also. Looking at Korea getting attacked from the north is not really good for him. A lot of these tiles will be pillaged, and that's going to be more gold for the war machine of Germany and the Aztec. Germany, wow. War machine of Japan and Aztec. While I do notice we do have the Night Courts coming out from Zulu. They are taking their good old time to actually get into the borders of Rome. And Eliopsim kind of gave up his hand. He moved his horse into visibility, and of course Rome's pikemen did see it. That will mean Rome will know what's going on. There is no way that Eliopsim is going to get a surprise attack against the city of Rome anymore. We do have Malm positioning more units next to Caesar Augusta, deploying Victor inside of that city center for the extra defense, and we do have him following up with more of these campuses, and of course the libraries, the buildings in them, so he jumpstarts his science. Well, I mean, to be honest, he's not that far off from making more science than his enemies combined, especially thinking he doesn't even have he has a single, right now he has a single library in a campus. No, 2, 3, he has 3, and he's building up his universities in them right now. Campus research projects, what was this? Hildegard, okay, this is just him trying to be competitive here. Rome is also gonna be on Imhotep pretty soon, giving him more bonuses if he actually goes for a good wonder. Zulu didn't give up his hand. Rome had a scout near his border, so he never had a hidden hand. Yes, he did. So there was a wait. There's a little bit of a difference here, a little bit of a nuance. So yes, he had the scout that got killed. Man did not know exactly where the attack will happen. The easiest direction would be to go against the frontline city, Caesar Augusta, and put the most defense there. There are ways for these units to go against the city of Rome through the mountains, and this was a tile that Rome did not have visibility on. He did not know what's going on over here. But unfortunately, the Zulu units not only took too long, but when this one was moving, this pikeman was actually moving here towards Caesar Augusta. When this guy was moving, he got to spot a horse, and that's basically it. That's a dead end. Well, it is what it is. Okay, we do have Scythia here deploying those crossbows, moving in with the units towards Bactri. There are crossbows coming out, and I do have to say these Persian crossbows do help out a lot doing the damage against that city center. The catapult doesn't have a tile to move anymore if that knight gets out of there. Now, by the looks of it, he's also starting to run out of stronger units to attack into Tarsus. Definitely Persia pushing out one tile at a time, getting the damage against Scythia is a bit of a problem. I do notice Floppy doesn't have gold, Ulopsim doesn't have gold, Pology is only wait, they don't have gold at all. They're doing 22 gold and they're losing 37 gold. Okay. Village economy, that's gonna hold them for some time. Yeah, Scythia here does have 10 gold eternal. This is positive. We got Man on 42, Sambro on 33. Man, this is just war all over the place. Temple of Artemis in 2 turns in Bilbao. Spain here is trying to get his sim up. 154 production, not bad. Keeping up with People Apology and Ulopsim on 140 plus, all of them. While I do notice Zulu is starting to put the pressure on Rome. It looks like his first Night Court did arrive over there in Caesar Augusta, which is going to do some damage. But since he is alone, he doesn't have that much strength to go into these units. Definitely more Zulu Night Courts are coming in, and yes, Zulu is going to try to get some pillages. This is very important for them. They can't live without the pillages. They need to do pillage economy right now. And I guess we're going to need to see what will happen here with Floppy putting the pressure on, and Apology putting the pressure on Korea. We do have them getting their feet on quite a few and hoofs on quite a few of these mines, and trying to take them away from his opponent. Looking at the defense here that Korea is putting up, it doesn't seem like he's going to manage to withstand too many more attacks until he's going to lose at least another city. We do need to. You do also notice that Japan is totally bypassing the lands here. He's totally bypassing the land here. He doesn't want to handle that forest anymore, and I get it. This hilly forest is danger, danger. Will Robinson, danger. Wait, did Scythia just get pushed back by a no General Persia? I think Scythia got pushed back by a no General Persia. Kingdom for a military engineer to build some roads. That attack sector is poison. Yeah. Oh man, well, we do have the knights over here that will manage to do some damage against the Persian units. The crossbows are quite strong, but probably not as strong as the knights. And I do have to say walls are coming up in 3 turns from Bakhtri. He doesn't have a builder to chop, and I definitely have to say Persia played this beautifully. Didn't lose a single city and pushed back his opponent, even though Tarsus was in major danger for quite a few turns here. Ran out of stronger units. He did choose to deploy quite a few of them here, and I guess with so many units, he kind of got lost where to put them. You know, he needed to know where to put each and every one of them. Okay, we do have intelligence agency coming up next turn. I'm pretty sure Captain Morgan is going to need printing. While I did notice extra intel on opponents' movements from the Persian units, that means he does have printing. Nadershan did manage to get 55 science, Captain Morgan 46. They shouldn't be that far apart from each other here. Okay, Scythia losing his first horse. Also can actually do a few pillages. There we go, he's gonna do a few pillages, but that also kind of takes away from his ability to attack into his opponent. Oh well, it is what it is. Next turn, we're probably going to have the walls come up well before any kind of significant damage is going to be done to the city. Walls getting up in Seoul in 1 turn as well. We do have catapults from Japan being deployed there, and slowly but surely Aztec is starting to run out of health and promotions on these units. He doesn't have a follow-up attack on his opponent, and I gotta say, at this point, it kind of feels like DShark, all 4 members of DShark are kind of in Irel territory. If this attack on Malm is not going to happen and the Kilayat is just going to keep on defending over here with the crossbows, Hawacha is going to be a big game changer. He just needs to keep alive some of these crossbows, and I'm pretty sure he's going to be fed gold. If the Hawachas come out, this attack is dead. There's no way you can actually push into Hawachas with coursers, even with the +6, +12, whatever on them. They just sit in the city center and kill off your units, 2-shot your units. I think that 1 turn where Captain backed was the end of the attack. CTI isn't a Civ that can back off. Yeah, I agree. Taking down 2 other units would have been the correct play over there, and it would have allowed him to break in half the Persian defense and keep on moving forward with his units to keep on doing damage. Yes, I agree with that. He moving back I don't think he trusted the knight strength. I don't think he trusted how much damage he is able to withstand. Oh well, it is what it is. I mean, could have been a lot of other things, to be honest. I don't know if it is ending up on that one, but I do agree that it could have been played a little bit differently. Now, I do also want to point out, when you make these decisions, like for us, for example, to think about these decisions, we actually have time. We really actually have time. We have more than 5 seconds to look at the situation and try to get a decision. Try to go through the different scenarios that may play out in the different sequences of movements, while the players don't really have that time. A lot of the time you do have players using reflexes to actually get wars going, rather than taking it logically on step-by-step movement of the units to actually attack into their opponents. Because you really don't have time. Like, physically, there's no time to think. Japan can do anything he wants. Oh, they basically, well, by the looks of it, he definitely needs more cities here. He did manage to take out Mohenjo-Daro and has a significant army that can keep on going towards Rome. Has 1, 2, 4, 6, 8 samurais. 8 samurais from Japan, and they're all moving towards Korea. Okay, well, Zulu is getting his night cores everywhere here to the west of Nobamba. We do have him also getting some crossbow and cores on the west side, but definitely not enough to do a takeover attack. We do have also Spain with many times upgraded. He probably just wanted to get them for good measure. He's getting his industrial zones down. I don't think they're very good ones though. That's a +3, and we do have a +1 over here. That's gonna get a +3 too soon. Not that big. Didn't specialize in these, and I don't think his harbors are that great either. Like +3 here, +3 here, +2 here, +4. Oh, they double, +2 double there. But anyway, his shipyards are not going to be amazing because of the harbor adjacency missing. Scythia got pushed back from Buck3. Looks like Captain Morgan over here is upgrading a few trebuchets, and we do need to see if he's going to follow up the attack on Tarsus. Tarsus does get his repair outer defenses project now that that city hasn't been attacked for a few turns. He can actually get that going. Let's see here. This is gonna be important. Next turn is the big turn for Kilayat. He's gonna get to upgrade at least 2 of these crossbows into Hawachas, and we're gonna get to see the damage. And yeah, there we go. Immediately the Japanese units and the Aztec units are right. Ah, no, we're out of here. That's it. That's it. This is way too strong of a unit to go against. It's like in Sangju. Yeah. I can't see the damage this turn because it lost movement. This is one of those units like the artillery. With only the general you can move and shoot, but without the general you cannot move and shoot. Japan stomping Korea. Well, this is the time that Korea is gonna stomp back. Yeah, these units are getting out of there. Okay, so Korea is safe. Sambro is definitely getting ahead of his next door neighbor Eliopsim. Malm is definitely ahead of both, and by the looks of it, he's also securing his place over here on the board. Eliopsim is in a Drums of War golden age, and I gotta say he can't really use these Drums of War that much. Unfortunately for him, he's trying to get as much science as possible, but so was Malm getting his universities up soon. And with Imhotep as an engineer, it looks like he's gonna be looking at the building mausoleum at Halicarnassus there in Aquilea, while he is starting to get the infrastructure down for the later on war. He's putting down encampments. He got his production up to 173 production points versus Eliopsim's 176, and with look at that, 1, 2, 3 universities coming out in the next 2 turns, with another 2 campuses and another library that's probably going to be followed up by another university coming out from Malm. So we should be looking at him getting like 200 science in the next 3 to 5 turns. That's not going to be matched by Eliopsim. Not even close going to be matched by Eliopsim. He only has 1, 2 universities, 3 universities coming up in the next 4 turns, and he kind of built the rest. So the science advantage here is definitely going to be on Malm. If he's going to manage to get the army advantage, that's a different thing, and how he's going to try to use that science advantage. Okay, we got more war units coming up from Apology. I do see catapults coming out, and we'll need to move towards the southeast here. The Hawachas just please don't move the Hawachas. Let me see. Okay, it's 70 damage against 60, 50 something over here. Yeah, there we go. It's just, look at that. It's not even a contest here, especially with the +5 advisory resolution from this World Congress. These are just too strong. Okay, so that's not going to be an option for him. Rome doesn't want to get out here. He just wants to defend. Persia with Scythia. Trebuchet will need to do the damage. And doesn't look like he's able to push through anymore. We do have no generals this era, so we're going to have all of the players starting to get the generals next era. We're going to need to see how many of those he can get. Captain Morgan is starting to lose the science and the culture race against his next door neighbor here, People. But I'm pretty sure that Scythia is still going to be relevant for quite some time in the game, and it's not like People can actually outsim right now anybody. He's on 2, 4, 6 cities, going to get his 7th and 8th, but it is going to be quite late when he's going to put them down. Oh, and 9th. I see 9. I see another 3 settlers moving to the south. I like what People did over here. Secured his borders, then moved out. I don't like the gold generation though. This is their negative. 1, 2, 3 players from DSharks are negative. Only Apology is positive, and Apology is starting to get more units, which is not really going to help him at all with his economy. How much are what crouching tigers dream of being when they grow up? Yeah. No, neither Newton nor Khaldun was taken. We do have them fixed on Hildegard of Bingen. Also, Bloke was saying, hello there, sir. He still erased him for the time being. Yes, yes. Korea only 59 science. Japan did him good. He did. He did. Isn't it best to kill Korea early in every game? That would explain the forward settlement. Yes, but he couldn't actually. Yeah, it would have been better if he would have managed to secure the victory, but he didn't. So yeah, it is what it is. Okay, Mausoleum gonna finish next turn. Looks like he one-tended with Isodor. With wasn't that Emotep? He got Isodor also? Didn't he get... What did he use Emotep for? Oh, he did get both. Oh, I see. He got both. Well, I guess he didn't want to choose the other one. It's fine. We do have... there we go. Malm jumped up to 179 signs. More campuses coming in. And as you can see, Zulu is trying to get a city over here to the west of Nobamba. We do need to see where his techs are leading him. Eliopsim is getting shipbuilding. That might actually be for something else. No, actually, there is no something else. Why is he getting shipbuilding? Check. I was thinking initially at the beginning of the game they will have some trade routes here, but that's not an option, especially with Scythia and Spain trading. That's not going to be an option. Sambro being on those seas. Now we do have Sambro next to him managing to get more science. He's putting more economy down and getting his defense up in the southeast, putting more cities to the south and the southwest. While I do see finally Barcelona did get settled in the north. Wave of builders, feudalism builders probably from every city, to turning a commercial here. This kind of smells like a discount, a late discount, but still a discount. We do need to see how Malm is gonna try to get his setup going. So more theater squares. He definitely needs more culture. He's in a free inquiry golden age and doesn't have the culture from the pen brush. He will get a decent amount of these points for the great writers, but right now he's only on 1 per 10. We do have the 60-point writers showing up, and it does look like he didn't manage to roll a decent amount from the first 30 ones. That will make them expensive, but I'm pretty sure he's gonna be happy to just roll a few projects and get that anyway. It's just gonna be, well, a few turns. And we do have him also with more than a decent amount of defense in Caesar Gustav to keep the Zulu units out. I'm pretty sure he's gonna manage to get to field cannons well before Zulu actually gets his cuirassier corps here, or cuirassier armies. Eliopsim going for banking 3. We do have some wars going on. City states. Looks like Mexico City might get attacked over here by Malm. I think he just declared war on it. No, he didn't. Malm gets Da Vinci and Newton, and he'll be unstoppable. Well, if somebody actually picks Hildegard. Like, really? Nobody wants Hildegard? It's only Japan left, guys. It's only Japan left to pick or pass. That's it. And Japan? He's never gonna get us campus, is he? Rip. Ripperoni. Yeah, it is what it is. Well, now Korean muskets and hawachas are starting to get out here, and it looks like he's repairing his warlord's throne. He's gonna need quite a few more units to put up a new defense, but it looks like Japan kind of ran out of units to attack into him, and the power of these samurais, well, it just got outmatched. We do have also Scythia here that would require a much stronger unit to go against Persia again. While I do notice he kind of stopped simming, we do have him on 2, 4, 5, 6 cities at the moment, with a possibility to maybe get 2 more that are not going to be that great. Well, he does need more cities, and to be honest, this isn't that bad for it. And this, the truffle tile isn't that bad. You can aqueduct it, and you do have very good tiles around it anyway. But in the meantime, he's gonna try to get a stronger economy. We still don't have much of economy for DShark, but it looks like they are balancing it out. People did manage to get more gold in the meantime, and he is managing to reposition his armies to push back the Scythian ones. Scythia looks like he's gonna try to get into the borders of Aztec and maybe try to pillage a few tiles from there. In the meantime, on the other side of the planet here, looks like Rome did get a few knights towards Sangju. Japan is not pushing into Rome anymore, and I do see Great Library is gonna finish next turn in Puteoli, while we do have Imhotep here. Okay, he didn't actually finish Imhotep, and he has Isodor and Imhotep somewhere around in the south. I would imagine he's gonna want to do a wonder here somewhere, but I don't know where and what wonder is it. Is it gonna be Forbidden City? Is he gonna want to get Forbidden City? Where is he on printing? Metal casting, nationalism. Does he have Forbidden City? No, well. Wait, what? Who? Wait, what does that mean? Wait, does that mean that they never get any scientists in the whole game? Yes, basically. If nobody opens them up, nobody's gonna get them. Yeah. So they need Japan to buy it or pick it. One of the two. I think he can even pass it, right? If the last one passes, it still opens up, but you can't actually, like, nobody's gonna get Hildegard anymore. Okay, we do have another +5 with Theater Square here, and I do see he's still, okay, there we go. He's gonna get Oracle in Arpinum. Instantly built, no problem. Also Forbidden City in Arretium, and I'm pretty sure Isodor is gonna be more than capable of getting that very quickly with more science coming in. Malm is 214 science with 82 culture. He definitely has a lot of culture compared to anyone else on DShark, and we're gonna need to see if that scientific advantage is gonna give him the military advantage, or I should say the win against his opponents here. Malm's muscles are starting to rip through his t-shirt. Let's actually take a look at Scythia here. Still no more movement. Looks like he's gonna use that encampment of Persia for target practice, and he has quite a few units over there and taking out that wall strength, and of course chipping away the experience. Shertomlik did get spied on. I'm pretty sure we did have Scythia also putting a spy soon here. There we go in Mashhad, and I'm pretty sure they are tying the extra diplomatic visibility they would have had. Yeah, both of them are tying this. It's fine. Mick Player, thank you so much, sir. Welcome. I know I was given a great person once that I didn't pick. That happens if someone passes very late in the turn, like the last 15 seconds, 20 seconds of a turn. You will, yeah, if you don't pick or pass it yourself, you're gonna get to, well, pass it, because anyway, you know what I mean. You're gonna get it forced on you. It's actually a rule in CPL and in the CWC and in the CivFR Squadrons. A little bit different, but it says basically the same thing. If you auto-recruited the person, you're gonna need to do a relobby. It is what it is on the previous turn, so you don't force a great person on somebody, because players did figure this out, and they could actually force a great person they did not want on an unsuspecting somebody to take away their points. That's the problem. The takeaway of the points is not that you got a great person auto-recruited, it's because you can't be competitive for the persons you wanted to get. Yeah, that is bad. Now, what's the best way to level spies from the lowest level? Missions. Actually, the best way would be Terracotta with Victor. Victor with Terracotta. So Victor over here has a promotion in Brazier, which gives you a free promotion. If you build a spy in the city with Victor, he's gonna come out level 1 directly, and you can get Terracotta army next to an encampment with a barracks inside of it, and you can get the second level immediately. And if you do manage to like chain that, like get the Terracotta army to synchronize with the finishing, that's basically. Can conquistadors break Zulu? Good question. I mean, these units, let's see how strong these Zulu units are. These units are 78 strength. A conquistador would be around 85-90. So I think so. I think they would break. A conquistador core would be 89. So we do have conquistadors coming in. He's getting holy sites. He didn't manage to get the holy site before, so he doesn't have the ability to buy missionaries. Conquistadors do get the extra +5 from a missionary next to them, and they definitely need to be cored up to be effective against Zulu here, and I don't think he has the culture for nationalism. He's barely on humanism. So yeah, coding up is gonna be a problem. Well, we're gonna need to see what's gonna happen. Does he even have? Oh, he does. He does have a general, right? Yeah, he does have a general for Renaissance units. He did manage to pick before the Congress. He picked Timur. Looks like everything is slowing down, and now with the war slowing down, it seems like DShark does manage to get a few more science points on the board. Apology gets over 100, Ulopsim gets over 100, Pipo is very close to 100, Floppy still stays on his 17 and 21, and of course minus 24 gold per turn. He's starting to get the new cities, and as you can see, he's gonna try to get a little bit of an advantage here from having more cities, but we're gonna need to see if it's gonna be enough. Pak and Shows defending the cities of Rome are going to be more than capable of pushing back the Zulu Knight Corps. They can attack into them no problem and deal significant damage, while it does only seem that Zulu is pushing this for the sake of pushing this, not actually to do anything. Isodoro does have 2 more charges to go, and it doesn't look like he actually used any of them. With Oracle finishing in a city with Governor Pingala, I would imagine the amount of great writers has changed or will change significantly. He's right now still on 2. Wait, he never actually finished the... Oh, he never did actually finish the Theater Square from Arpino. He never put it down. Oh, kick W, bro. I'm actually curious where is he gonna put it down, right? This is from Ostia. Arpino doesn't have... So he has only scientists, and in the scientist screen, which doesn't really matter, he's on 26 scientist points a turn. What other district does he have here? A commercial, merchant. We got Rome on 10 great merchant points a turn. Okay. Not that big, but not that bad. And Forbidden City giving him another slot to use in the another military wildcard policy slot to use. It's going to be very, very important. Do I even Civ? Do you Civ or do you not Civ? That is the question for today. Hello there, Forerunner. Good evening, sir. Got all my IDs stolen today. I am so sorry for you, man. I'm so sorry, and I hope you get them back. Actually, today I almost lost one, like the card for my phone, because I had to switch companies. Like last week, got a new pin with a new SIM, and my grandma threw away the pin. Yeah, that's a sad day, but it is what it is. Yeah. It is what it is. Okay, Zulu also starting to expand to the east side. They are recognizing that they do need to be competitive in the next part of the game, but with Malm getting quite ahead, we do need to see if Zulu is going to be on point to defend against him. With also Tokugawa starting to get his other cities out, we do have quite a longer game on our hands. It's not going to be the easy China that we've thought at the beginning, with the attacks from Scythia into Persia, with the attacks of Korea over here. It looks like the things are going to be looking very, very swift and fast, but it looks like we're going to slow down here, and we do need to see how they're going to manage to get their footing back in the game. Killa does seem like he definitely is low on cities, but he's now getting as many units as possible. Now, while Captain Morgan is also going to have a problem with his sim here. Looks like his next door neighbor People is not only withstanding him, but also overwhelming him with his stats. He's definitely seeming with a lot better territory here. Now, well, there could have been more cities being placed by Scythia. I'm pretty sure there could have been more cities placed here. Do the Pike shows have zone of control? Yes. I thought Persia and Japan were dead. They're not. Yeah, Persia and Japan are not dead. And yeah, you're right. We thought Japan might be dead. It's not dead. Floppy is still thriving here. Well, I wouldn't really call this thriving, but he's here. He's alive. He's you know, he's fine. 6 times Forbidden City, of course, nobody's actually contesting Forbidden City, so it does look like he doesn't really care how fast he's doing it, even though I do believe having a faster card would be quite important. We do have also immediate... Oh, how did he get this so fast? Oh, I see, he chopped the shrine and now he's getting the temple. I thought he got the temple alongside that shrine and I was like, how the... did this happen? How did that go? Anyway, we got a 4 turning of a Colossus in Madrid. That's an amazing amount of production that he has in Madrid. Okay, 55 production at turn 72, not bad. Okay, not bad. Industrial zone in there, no shipyard yet. Looking at his man is gonna get industrialization next turn, while Sambro is on ballistics. Looks like he's gonna want to keep on going with field cannons and conquistadors over here against Zulu. Zulu is getting mass production. Wait, Zulu's trying to sim? I guess so, right? He's trying to sim. Yeah, that's kind of what we saw, right? He was trying to sim. I'm amazed he didn't get those cities a lot faster. I mean, I understand why he's trying to push into Rome, or why did he put those units against Rome earlier. What I do have to say, I think it would have been more important for him to get another wave of like 4 settlers than get a wave of 4 night cores at that moment in time. Now it is kind of, well, it is late, but better than never. Hello there, Victoro. Hello there, sir. Good evening, good evening. Crow 2022. Good evening, sir, and welcome. This looks pretty over, Nuclear Corn, and we don't know if it's over. Like, we don't know. Like, we can't predict this. Not yet, at least. We still need to see the players evolve their empires here and, of course, get everything done. I do see a religion from Rome also has established. It looks like Zen. He's going to go for Zen meditation. Oh my god, he got stewardship. This is going to be amazing. Stewardship for the extra science and gold is going to be amazing on Malm. Malm doesn't really have a working economy, but he does have 313 production points going, while I do see Sambro is on 249. We do have him also, yes, with industrialization activated, but not that many workshops or factories have been built in these, not yet, and I'm pretty sure his production is gonna skyrocket very quickly here. We do have him working on more of these gold points. I'm pretty sure with the markets coming around and with his ability to actually start trading coastally to the capital city of Korea, this is gonna become more and more important to actually use the seas of Bohai to get that gold per turn. We do have the units of Aztec starting to get their heals back and their health back, and I do notice Aztec is on banking, enlightenment, getting his science, getting his entertainment complex, while we're very few turns away from getting the next era. In 2 turns we're gonna jump into the Renaissance era, and we do need to see who's gonna manage to get their Golden Age, Dark Age, or Normal Age. Well, Floppy, by the looks of it, he's 5 points out from getting a Heroic Age, and let's see, is he actually gonna get a Heroic Age here? Interesting. I don't think so, but I guess we'll see. Yeah, I guess we'll see. Apology, Dark Age people, Dark Age, Captain Morgan, Dark Age, Sambro, Dark Age, Kirayat is gonna be 64-64. That's enough to get the Heroic Age, and Malm is gonna keep being in a Golden Age. That's gonna be quite important. Reform the coinage for him. I do see Zulu is deploying spies against him, while Rome is already getting a spy in Nongoma, so they are tying each other out over there in the listening posts. The block scientists are really bad. Yeah, it's not good at all. Yeah. Scientists are definitely a problem here. Okay. Korean units are not really moving towards Japan. He did manage to put Shunsu towards the north to see what's going on there. Aztec is not really moving either. We do need to see Captain Morgan. Okay, I do notice Captain Morgan is going to keep on going towards ballistics, and will want to upgrade these into field cannons and the cuirassiers soon, but they do need to get the gold. And now with Sambro actually starting to make 146 gold per turn, and he's gonna be in Dark Age. He's not gonna have the other gold anyway. And Captain Morgan starting to be relevant. Malm is gonna need to get his economy going. Malm really needs, like, they need 300 400 gold a turn to actually so many units. As far as the eye can see. Wait, is Japan ever gonna get this? I don't think so, right? Japan is just gonna keep the scientists hostage in the game. And I do want to mention this is going to take quite a bit of strength from DShark to come back into the game after they barely had an economy that failed attacks against their opponents here against Korea. That is, and against, and of course withstanding the attack of Persia on the attack of Scythia on Persia. This is going to be quite a problem for them to get back. And I do see they're making steps to keep on being relevant in the game, trying to get quite a few other cities, making their science, getting their production capabilities up and so on. They are slowly inching back. And I think it will be up on Malm to do this next move. I think Malm's decision in the next period, in the next 10 turns, will make or break the game here. We might see an attack from Spain also, since he did buy out his missionaries. It looks like no, he's actually working on converting his own cities rather than doing anything else. Just the dedication and defender of the faith, giving him the opportunity to buy out some buildings with faith. He shouldn't have that much. He's on 40 faith at time. It's not much, but it's enough to keep on buying units. Conquistador, first Conquistador coming up from Cartagena. We're gonna get to see his damage soon. And looking at the tech side here, he still is very far away from getting his nationalism. So cord up men at arms that we were thinking to go against his opponent are not an option here. Tanks or bombers? That's the question. Yes, I think both. I think the answer to that question is both. He needs tanks and bombers. Well, 250 science is a serious advantage. I'm curious how much he's gonna lose next turn. Wait, that is his science. Wait, that is his science without free inquiry, guys. He's on 250 science without free inquiry. Kick W. He's more than double, double apology, more than double eulopsy, more than double people. We're gonna have a pause here in like 30 seconds for another 2 minutes to see what's gonna happen in the Congress. Flying tanks that drop helicopters. Hey, you should have said that drop helicopters. Flying tanks that drop helicopters. That definitely makes sense. We do have the Aztec units actually starting to reposition towards the west side. Not sure where they're going, but they might be feeding a Scythian attack over here. Okay. Okay. No, be right back. 2 minutes. We'll come back. I'm working on the specialist, yeah? He is. Looks like the Terminator is in the other room. We're going to see if she's gonna start crying. It is what it is. Okay. So, we got some cuirassiers coming up, also Persian field cannons. That's going to withstand probably the Scythian attack next up. We did have industrial city-states not providing the unique citizen bonus, and we can see immediately the production of Spain significantly went down. We do have Spain on a 230 production right now. Looks like also we do have in the second option, Coco not granting amenities. That's actually going to hit Korea. You did have the Coco tiles over here from the beginning improved, and we do have Nader Shah people losing the diplo points he got in the first one, so I guess he's not going to have an advantage here. Now we do have quite a few units actually from Korea rebuilding his army and trying to get new settlers out. Looking at the economy right now, we do have Malm starting to get higher, and looks like Kilayat is also starting to be positive here, with major expansions and development of Malm's industrial zones. We do have the factory starting to give him the much needed extra edge in the production. Not to mention he did get Forbidden City, which gives him this ability to work another wildcard policy slot. At this point, it is very important for him to keep his amenities high, even if he does have Colosseum. And with Republican legacy and liberalism, he can actually get 2 amenities in each city with a specialty district, or let's just say one with at least one and another one with at least 2. While he is going to manage to get the extra science with rationalism and the double campus card, we do have him right now on 255 science and 100 culture. He didn't roll that many of these writers, but I'm pretty sure it's just a matter of time until he's going to get a theater square from Arpinum and going to start rolling so many more points for the theater squares. He did put an encampment down actually for Arpinum. That is very I guess he does want to get that so he can get a general much faster. A lot more points will be generated. Now in the era scores, we did have nobody actually from the DSharks managing to get into a golden age, while Last Day Company will have Kilayat in a heroic with Drums of War, Monumentality, and Hixun Dracones, while he's gonna get that extra +3 population for newly settled cities. That is gonna be amazing. Man does have reformed the coinage, so now of course one of the reasons he is actually in a positive economy, but he doesn't have as many trade routes as he would need over here to get as much gold as he would want. Not to mention he's still working on quite a few internals towards that Magnus city of his. Lukavic, thank you so much, sir. Welcome. Also, doesn't really matter much. Now airports give aluminium. Yeah, now hangars and airports give aluminium. It's +1/+1, which I'm pretty sure it's gonna be. I would say it's gonna mean we're gonna have more fighters earlier. Luke King, also good evening, sir. How are you doing? How is his aluminium count, then Yodingo? On whom? On Rome? Let's see. Aluminium count. I don't see aluminium. Maybe it's just me, but I don't see aluminium. Maybe he put a city on it or something. City, tile, campus, district on it.
Theloon 75. Missed most of the game. I guess it was what it was.
Hello there, Dalun. Thank you so much for the prime, sir. Thank you, sir. Well, we did have, you missed quite a bit actually. You missed a very atrocious attack between Korea and Japan. Korea at some point took a city from Aztec. Tlacopan's former city center was taken down. Then Aztec took a city from Korea. Scythia has been fighting over here with Persia in the mud for a long time, but couldn't manage to take down Tarsus. You see, both of them did need to build major armies. And looking at Zulu, he did try to poke a little bit in Spain, but couldn't manage to get a foothold in his opponent's territory. He also did try to push Rome, which immediately Rome countered because he definitely has the stronger science, and I'm pretty sure he has the lead in production as well. Yields are looking very heavily towards Last Day Company here. There are 2 players over 150 science, with no player from DShark over 150 over that number. While they are starting to get their production capabilities, their science acquirement will lag behind their opponents. We do have Apology over here that did manage to settle more cities, and this is going to be important, giving him more of these campus spots and allowing him to be more more competitive when it comes to those stats. We're going to need to see if he's going to manage the late game to get everything he needs. Did he settle 2 continents? Oh, he has 3 continents worth. Check this out. He has 3 continents worth of amenities. That's why he kept Vilnius for the extra amenities, didn't he? Yeah. Okay. What is he? Corsairs are +9 luxury attack bonus right now. Apology trying to build up his science here, getting ballistics next turn, nationalism 8. To be honest, if he does manage to get the cuirassier cores with +9, they should be stronger than any unit Korea can use over here against him. And I do see he has the intel on opponents' movements also in the Korean territory. Korea just didn't have enough strength in his empire to get his spies out. Only 4 cities is not that much. Rome, whole power plants jumped up 427 production. Industrial zone logistics projects, it has a Vidipo next. It looks like he's gonna want to roll the next one also. While still we don't have anybody picking up the great scientists, we do need to check if Japan is ever gonna get the campus down. Guys, Japan is purposely not getting a campus down. They are totally locking the scientists. And to be honest, that's a good move. That is a good move. That is the only way to deny Rome the scientist. Okay, Cuirassier versus Cuirassiers. Looks like Scythia definitely doesn't have the strength. And I do see his field cannons are also going to have a problem if Persia gets too close. It looks like Persia might actually start eating into the Scythian defenses. We do have a wave of Persian units also moving from the east, but it looks like that city of Lahore is, or I should say the Scythian Cuirassier is way too strong for it to be pushed by the Persian units. We don't have generals here for Persia, and that will be a problem that will be solved here. The next general is 300 points, and we didn't have, let's see over here. Did they pick them immediately? No. What is it? No. Wait, nobody picked a general? Oh, Admiral General. Okay, yeah, still nobody picked the general. So, oh my God, they're starting to get the points right now. Zulu immediately got the general here, and it looks like he's gonna get the Renaissance Industrial one, Amina. While he's also, if he does manage to get that one, by the way, I do have to say, if he does get this one, he's gonna spend a lot of points, and the next one will be extremely, will be much cheaper. Will be 155, 120 points. Look at that. It's almost 3 times cheaper to get the next one. So I'm actually a bit surprised that Zulu did choose to pick it up if he doesn't have anything very important to do with it. And I guess one important thing would be to actually keep his borders. Guys, look, this cuirassier, this conquistador over here is 81 strength, and that's without the missionary next to it, without the core ability, but he does have the +7 from battle cry. He definitely could have pushed here. I'm pretty sure with cuirassiers, with conquistador cores and the missionary and crusade, he definitely would have taken down Zulu, or at least put so much pressure on Zulu. Anyway, Sambro did manage to jump up to 190 science, and it's good that he keeps on simming, don't get me wrong. We do have him putting down his infrastructure for the later part, the later stage of the game, and getting cuirassiers. I would assume he might actually want to do tank attacks against Zulu, or secure his secure his borders against a possible attack from Zulu in tanks. Zulu is quite late on this. He did want to go for industrialization, and just went a little bit to the top. Now he's coming back to the bottom. Siege tactics, civil engineering. I think Eliopsim might have been all over the place here with his techs. I don't think he actually delayed the text to the south on purpose, but I think during the game he needed to focus on different things, and that actually slowed him down more than help him out. Persia will have fascism soon though, you think? Well, soon. Kick. Okay, soon. He has nationalism, yes. No, not fascism. DShark will have the comeback of the week. Man, if they do manage to get this from where they are, this is gonna be extremely impressive, I gotta say. Extremely impressive. This is a very hard position they find themselves in right now. I guess it is lucky that they are on the Highlands map, and they did manage to get the points on Aztec here, trying to get those that edge to actually push into Korea. If they do manage to take down Korea, take down an opponent entirely, this is going to be a significant victory. We do have a settler coming up from Chanchon, and Kilad might feel the pressure from his opponent. He might feel he's in danger and put this, there we go. He's putting this as a safety settler towards the south of Rome, getting behind his big brother over here to help him survive through the next part of the game. We do have actually Persia getting to push into Scythia, and we're going to need to see if Captain Morgan will manage to actually withstand the attack. It doesn't look like it. People did manage to get Gustavus Adolphus as a general, and of course with the extra +5 now against Scythia, he's doing quite well. We do not have actually from Scythia a general of this correct era to give his field cannons better strength and the cuirassiers, but he still is benefiting from the extra +5 against wounded units. So these cuirassiers are not something you actually want to take lightly, not to mention that extra heal that he's popping off. I'm pretty sure people with the field cannons will have an advantage here doing the damage against Scythia, but at the same time he needs to be careful to not expend too many cuirassiers before the field cannons do their job. This is going to be a tricky proposition, but he has a chance of taking down Captain Morgan. If he does manage to take down Captain Morgan, this is going to be a major problem. Major. I cannot stress this enough. Major problem. If they lose Scythia, that's going to be no trade routes for Spain, which is relying so much on the gold. He's the biggest gold generator here, and those trade routes are all going towards Captain Morgan. We do have a mound that will need a lot of gold for the tank attacks, and by the looks of it, Rome at the moment, yes, he does have the science lead, and he's building up all of the advantages that he can. For example, Alhambra here gonna finish in 210s, another slot to use for the cards. That's gonna be a military policy slot, but still it's very important. It allows you, for example, in his monarchy right now, so he could use let me actually put it up on the screen here. So the double adjacency card, and he could use another amenity or the logistics. So either logistic for the one movement starting in the same territory, or retainers for the one amenity series with a garrison unit. A lot of the players are actually using this extra amenity over there to get over their +3. Even you see, even in this situation, he doesn't have +6 happiness in his series. He's still on +3, and that is slowing him down a little bit. On 74 country, it would take long. Yeah. He will definitely get it sooner than Tommy. I do have to agree on that one, but I'm not that sure it will matter. I mean, he might kill Scythia well before he gets actually fascism. He just got nationalism, and these units, these cuirassier corps, are definitely gonna be strong. We do have people over here managing to core up these on the east side. Now Scythia is gonna have a major problem. You do see his the field cannons of Persia are managing to punch through the Scythian defenses with ease, and we do have them soon coring up as well. A bit of a problem with the movement, but I'm pretty sure with the third movement, the field cannons can move and shoot, and this is quite important. They can one-shot the crossbows and still do damage against these backline units. I'm pretty sure he doesn't want to expose them too much, but these field cannons can actually withstand attacks from 2 cuirassiers and live to tell the tale. And we do have in the backline here, people keeps on getting his sim bonuses, and look at that. Look at the field cannon core, 85 strength against the cuirassier 79. We do have here Spain getting his attack going. Looks like Zulu is going to want to punch a little bit above his weight. He's going to try to go next to Spanish cuirassiers with just knight corps. The cuirassiers are definitely stronger in this case. And we do need to see if he's actually going to get these. Look at that. Conquistador. Just a single Conquistador, much stronger than the field cannon core. Much stronger than the field cannon core. If he would have had enough of them, oh my god. Oh my god. But I guess, you know, enough of them at the correct moment in time would have meant a lot of sacrifices. I gotta say, he would have needed to stop everything that he would have done here to get all of those. For at least 3 turns, he would have needed to get men-at-arms from everywhere. That wouldn't have been easy, and he definitely wouldn't have had 200 science right now. Industrial Zone Logistics, next turn Alhambra. What is he getting here? He did get, oh my god, okay, this is definitely gonna boost him to fascism. Leonardo da Vinci soon for Rome. He's getting his medic out. He's I don't know why he's getting a caravel, but I guess it's his choice. We do have him also with the coal power plant, getting more amphitheaters, getting a lot of more culture, That's what it translates into. Trying to build the Oxford University, and of course getting the infrastructure with encampments and the barracks. And by the way, I do have to say, I still am not sure if it is worth it to go for stables all of the time for tanks. Is it worth it or not? At the moment, I'm honestly not sure. And this is something that to be honest, I would really love to see the difference in a single game, like in a test case scenario, to see the different pathways, because getting that extra experience on the tanks might mean the difference between you getting the second promotion or not. They start with more experience, right? In the stables, you get 25 plus 25 combat experience for all cav and siege class units trained in the city. This is basically meaning that you're gonna have many more promotions. And is it worth spending the extra turn on those? That's I guess the question. It went plus 4 science. I missed the last 50 turns. What happened to Japan? Hello there, Yorkshire bit. Yeah, he got another plus 4 science basically. Oh no, he got the plus 6 science. He was no, wait a second. He got 8 science, boys. He got 8 science. He was on 17. Yeah. Okay, he got 8 science. I mean, Tokugawa tried to push into Korea. Korea pushed him back. Then Korea pushed into Aztec. Aztec pushed him back, but not before he lost a city. Aztec got a city also from Korea. And then it was a stalemate. Scythia tried to push into Persia, failed. Now he's getting pushed by Persia. We're going to need to see if Persia is going to succeed or fail here. And since we still don't have a general here for Scythia, we might have a problem. The next generals are quite expensive, and by the looks of it, Scythia is not making that many points. Let's actually double check this. He's on 3 great general points up turn, and he needs 100 what? 180, 80 something, 86. Lol. It gives bonus protection to military units with a red CS. Yes. That is also true. If you're talking about the barracks and or stable, I'm pretty sure both are available. Where is it? Here, right? Oh, yeah, it's barracks or stable. It's barracks or stable. So you get that also. We do have Korean cav attack, and it looks like he's going to go against Aztec. Aztec doesn't look like he's going to get steel walls anytime soon. Apology is trying to go towards industrialization, while he has a cuirassier corps here that could turn into their own cavs, which they are. Well, Kilad over here is going to try to do the attack on the northern cities, taking out Aztec city in the north. He's going to take out his salt mines and his tea farms here, or the tea plantations. I'm pretty sure that's 2 points of damage that Aztec is not going to benefit from. And it looks like he's also, oh my god, Aztec has plus 10 luxury attack bonus. It looks like also these units are just gonna leave alone the cities of Korea to their faith, while Korea will need a significant amount of hawachas to withstand the cav cord. It will need also strong units to keep the peace. Well, we do have also these Persian units getting kind of, well, they're not getting stomped, but they are not They're not as many as we saw earlier, are they? Some of them cored up, but I think at least a core died. At least a cuirassier core died on the east. Probably these field cannons made quick work of it, and I'm pretty sure quite a few units from City also died. Quite a few of them are also moving in between his cities, and new ones are getting out slowly but surely. The cuirassiers are getting built. Walls are getting up in Lahore in 2 turns, and we do need Persia with a lot more units to actually be effective. Or again, he needs to have patience for the field cannons to make the magic. They need to make the magic. They need to actually punch through, not the cuirassiers. The cuirassiers are just gonna need to be the defenders for the field cannons, basically, the bodyguards. Yeah, we do have more cuirassiers also coming on from Persia cities. He definitely recognizes that he needs more units to attack into city centers. While Japan did manage to put down 2, 4, 6, 7 cities, we do have him still with an impressive army of samurais that never got to amount into anything other than taking down a city center here, Mohenjo-Daro, a city-state there. We do have also Rome, 3 turns away from steel, 309 science, 160 culture, 489 points of production. With more of these banks coming out, he's definitely going to need a stronger economy, but I gotta say 130 gold a turn right now, it's pretty good. And also Sambro on 200 gold a turn, we were calling this out earlier. He definitely needed as much as possible, and he did get it. He does have cuirassier corps here that are one-shotting quite a few of these Zulu units. Zulu didn't get his own cuirassier corps. I'm not seeing many numbers though. And he's, you know, he's hard building them, but that's a long time to hard build them. I guess it's Cavs to remove Lux bonuses. Yes, I think it's Cavs to do the damage against Ciempoala. He's seeing what's going on here. He has a spy in that city center, and I'm pretty sure his Cavs should be strong enough to take out the city center. But I guess they got spotted, and Aztec right here will have the opportunity to take down the Korean Cavs before they get to Ciempoala. Oh no, Kilaya takes the bait, and it looks like he's gonna get caught in between all of the Aztec plus 10 units. He did manage to take down one, and he's sending a pillage squad here to Azcapotzalco. 2 of them did manage to get across there, or at least one on the river. And I do notice line infantry are starting to show up. These are not strong enough to withstand the Cav core attack from Aztec. He did manage to also recruit Jeanne d'Arc to help him out with the bonus damage. Aztec Korea is trying to get out of there, but again, they can't really afford to lose him for the economy though. This is a major problem for their economy if they lose Korea cities. Anyway, okay, looks like CTI is gonna try to push back. He has major problems actually pushing back. These field cannons are not as squishy as you might think, and even the cuirassiers will have major problems attacking into them. Next turn we will see them also. Oh my god, this one might actually get the level 2. No, not next turn, in like two shots. Okay, well, he got greedy with that one and got into the range of the field cannons, and this is what I was saying earlier. You need to let the field cannons work. Of course, Captain Morgan over there was trying to create a trap, a zone of these field cannons that they can actually overlap their shots and take down his opponents. CTI did manage to counter with the extra movement from the cuirassiers and did major damage against these units. There still are field cannons that can do attack maneuvers here, and some of them do have promotions. This one is level 2 soon, but still these cuirassiers are quite maneuverable, and I'm pretty sure Captain Morgan is going to try to pay attention with the moves here. We kind of ran out of units for Persia to take over cities. When the dust settled, it looks like Scythia does have the most cuirassiers still alive. This field cannon, okay, there we go, another unit down. And another unit down. This cuirassier shouldn't be that far off from getting his promotion. He's gonna get attacked. Can he withstand 2 attacks? No. He could. Oh, he's not attacked. Wait, he cannot be attacked 2 times. Never mind. It's fine. If he cannot be attacked 2 times, it's fine. This cuirassier field cannon core might be taken liking on this cuirassier of CTA. To be honest, he should shoot it. Move and shoot. Move and shoot. Looking at man, getting his also encampment from the capital, moving on stables right now. We do have an ironclad upgraded in Aquilea, and of course giving him the extra strength in his cities. I do also notice he's also getting more encampment training projects, so he can get one of these industrial modern generals. Dandana is the next one, and he definitely wants to have one of these. He did manage to recruit Leonardo da Vinci, and we'll get the extra culture with that. Jumped up to 165 culture. Steel walls coming up next turn. Natural history also in next turn, I mean. And I do see 5 turns for Oxford University to finish. If Filippo is not gonna finish it next, and this is, I gotta say, this is impressive how many bonuses he is able to get using the extra cards, and of course the wonders, using the engineers to get the faster everything. Looking at, let me see, his government, he is using veterans actually to build faster the encampments, the 30% production towards harbor districts. This actually works very well also with the shipyards. You do get the encampment buildings much faster. We do still have him with all of the other cards here, and also with Wieselbanken, so he gets the extra 2 food and 2 production from trading with his ally here, and his ally gets it as well. So many encampments coming out everywhere. Military academies will need to be built here, so he gets his oil per turn, but I'm pretty sure I saw a few oil tiles. There we go, 1 oil already improved. He is still next turn. He shouldn't be that far off from combustion, but he doesn't have like tanks, so I wouldn't really hold my breath for him to get them pre-built. I don't think they have gold to pre-build that many tanks either. So maybe hard building is the way, or he's just gonna bypass everything and try to go for jet bombers. This is also the pathway towards jet bombers, nukes, jet bombers, and so on. Dra, hello there, sir. Korea, northwest, east. What? This one? Oh, he lost everything. He lost everything very quickly. Like the second these Aztec units got the ability to move, they killed everything from Korea. This is not a survivable attack for any Korean cav. That's a 90 strength cav core of Aztec with 10 luxury attack bonus. It's way too strong. They're not even caring about even the Hawachas here. But anyway, they still needs a little bit of time to get in there, and I do see Aztec attack did get stopped by some of the Korean cavs. He's gonna manage to take 1 down, and another one will fall probably next turn, and that's about it. He's gonna get a few pillages, but Korea's not gonna manage to make much more damage there. Looking at Nader, it looks like Nader is bunkering down. He's turtling up because, well, he couldn't push into the city of Lahore, and by the looks of it, he's going to need to rebuild his army, especially his cuirassier core count. He's not having a serious damage scientific advantage over Captain Morgan, only 33 science more, and in the total tab, it looks like only 650 was acquired more than him. So again, not that big of an advantage. While he does have the bigger production, that's definitely an advantage. The bigger economy also. We're gonna see a lot more gold per turn, and I would imagine we're gonna see him start putting down a lot of encampments if he wants to get more units out, which I am imagining he should, because Scythia on his border is not gonna let go of this. Captain Morgan is definitely not gonna let go of this territory. He's gonna keep on poking and prodding until he's gonna find a weakness. The same will Persia do, so we're gonna still see units being traded here. But you see how even in the game you get basically like a DMZ created between these two armies when they get to a stalemate. Sandorius, hello there, sir, and welcome. Da Vinci plus Mausoleum plus 6 workshops. Yes, sir. Project Cisco also, good evening, sir. Thank you. Apology, casually going for refining before steel again after yesterday's 1v1. Yes, he really likes refining before steel. But wait, this is people. Oh, you're talking about apology? Did he do it again? Yeah, I mean, he probably has it as a reflex rather than anything else. Okay, looks like a Korean cav will manage to at least get a pillage. While the Aztec units are getting into the borders of Korea. I think Korea at the moment is not aware of how much damage these Aztec units have. He's probably thinking it's a lot, but he's not aware of the exact amount. And again, this is going to put pressure on Rome also. After Korea is down, Rome is going to follow up. So, yeah, he needs to get his tanks up. We do have him building up his military economies, finally getting some cuirassiers out. And only two turning them. He cannot one turn them at the moment. I guess I'm starting to get worried. We got the coal power plants getting up. The production is definitely here with Malm. 548 production points on 300 science Trajan with 166 culture. Is not dead to fascism, but not far away either. He has significantly more culture than everybody else in the game. Whoa, yeah, really everybody else in the game. We do have also, did we have a campus here from Japan? Man, Japan is still purposely not building a campus. This is unbelievable. I like this, but this is unbelievable. They locked the scientists throughout the whole game to deny Malm the ability to just run away with Newton. Kick W. Zeus coming up in Arpinum. Okay, that's more amenities here around in the surrounding cities. He did manage to get his capital to +6, Ostia and Arpinum. So again, the cards are actually giving him so much of an advantage over here. Still liberalism and the Republican legacy. Curious that he went for Third Confederation here, and of course he does need chivalry to get that other thing going. Get those cuirassiers out and about. Oh, he switched away from rationalism, I see, and got chivalry. Okay. Okay, Aztec keeps on building some calves, gets his universities in his cities and a stronger economy. They did manage to fix the situation with their economy, and I do have to say they have decent production. Looking at Eliopsim, we do have him building up some industrial zones, getting his military academies up in his Ikandas, and I don't really see him benefiting from a very, very strong army. And of course, we do have Terracotta actually getting built in Cartagena with more encampments coming in. Finally, factories getting into the cities of Spain. This will help him outproduce his opponent, not to mention outtake right now with his 227 science, 353 production. We're probably going to be seeing, well, we should have been seeing actually tanks much faster on Sambro and especially on Malm, but seeing how little units they have, like how few units they have, I wouldn't really be calling this a critical attack against Zulu. Like if tanks would come out from Rome, he would actually have the ability to take out quite a few Zulu cities. If he only had the tanks ready right now. Eliopsim is 5 turns away from steel. If the tanks would have upgraded the next 2 turns here, still wouldn't have had time. Still wouldn't have had time. Never mind. Never mind. They would have been 2 turns too late. Okay, looks like Aztec getting to force his way towards the Korean capital, and it doesn't look like these Korean units can do anything. And we do have a GG being called by the Sharks. They had enough. They didn't see the end, the light at the end of the tunnel, and it looks like we are getting a 3rd game soon because they just tied them in the series. Last Day Company just tied them in the series. Unbelievable. We had over there a trial, took down, went out swinging against his opponent. Korea pushed him back. Then we did have Scythia, came out swinging against Persia. Persia said, no, hello, go back to your territory, sir. And then we did have a man just getting so many muscles over there. You couldn't get past him in the door. Have you seen, do you know that moment when you actually have somebody that big that is just standing in the door and you can't get in? That was basically man. Big one, big one. Congratulations to Last Day Company for getting this. Let's actually connect with them. Let's see what's going on. I'm waiting to actually see what's going on. Give it a second. Give it a minute. Give it a minute. They need to be in the same channel. It didn't look inevitable. Oh. Oh, I see. I'm sorry, I got hit by a wall of text and I was like, whoa. Whoa, I'm actually gonna need to read that. Yes.
Ouais, mais mon lance il est dur.
Sachez vous deux qu'il a failli se passer des dingueries. Hein. Si vous aviez une pièce à lancer sur la direction de vos unités, et il y avait un monde où les deux vous échangez vos colons.
Le scout que t'avais floppy à côté du lac, là, il y avait un colon de Kilayad qui arrivait, et le guerrier de Kilayad qui est passé au-dessus de là où il pose Shizuoka. Bah, si t'avais fait demi-tour un peu plus tôt, t'aurais eu Shizuoka. Et si t'avais continué tout droit, t'aurais eu la B3 de floppy.
C'était.
Ah, mais moi je voyais son guerrier par contre qui aide sur, la B3, sur ma B3.
Oui, non,
C'est
mais
ça.
avant ça, en fait, tu l'as pas vu passer au début. Genre, il est passé sans que tu le vois. Et du coup, si son guerrier était descendu avant la montagne, il prenait ton colon.
Celui
Et
de la B2
Ouais.
Ouais, soit il te le prenait, soit il te le
Ok.
délayait, pareil pour la B3.
Et en fait, sur la B3, parce qu'il a décidé de contourner la montagne, et en fait, quand vous vous êtes croisés, il a fait demi-tour avec son guerrier, alors que s'il avait continué tout droit, il aurait pris ta B3.
Ouais, bah j'avais 15 unités chez moi donc bon. Pas trop le choix.
Non, mais moi la B3 j'avais l'information.
Ok. Ouais, bah à ce moment-là, ouais, parce que quand t'as settle B2, t'as vu le guerrier. Mais parce qu'il a fait demi-tour, s'il avait pas fait demi-tour, tu l'avais pas. Et par contre, t'as posé ton cerveau, non, dans la guerre?
Bah après, tu sais, t'as vu comment j'étais front de lui,
Mhm.
j'avais déjà taclé le sang, genre c'était.
Non, parce que t'as fait genre 50 tours de samouraï.
Ouais, bah ouais.
On t'a pas voulu tenter le petit âge d'or là avec port plus 4 et galère pour poser des villes à 4 de pop? Bon, la game était déjà plus ou moins finie, mais
Non.
sur l'âge héroïque. Parce qu'il te manquait 3 points.
Ah, le
GG,
dernier
well
là
played.
Non.
Ouais.
J'ai pas réfléchi à ça.
With pleasure. I think this was the most war I have seen in a long time on Highlands. I don't know what happened, but everybody was worrying, man.
I was playing Korea and I saw the B2 of Japan like four tiles from my
Yeah, what was that, man? Floppy, what did you do there?
Yeah, I didn't have the information.
Oh, you didn't know about that city before?
No, I knew when I was like halfway there. Then I was like,
yeah.
oh, there we go.
Yeah, no more choices.
Back.
Yeah, no more turning back here.
Ouais.
It was you, Apo, on a stack?
Yes. It was Apo.
We don't really understand why you put campment without discount when you could have discount to good campus.
It was a discount to my campaign.
Really? Because you had Plaza, campus. Okay, yeah, it was maybe discount.
Yeah, it was. I
Okay.
had three commercial ads.
We saw you was going to go for.
Yeah, the
For
play was to
campus.
take general and
Oh,
push on
yeah.
the front. Didn't work.
Yeah, I think it was a bit late for delaying. It really slowed you down in the end, because the general went very fast.
Yeah, on island kinda.
Yeah, kinda surprising, yeah.
Also, what made you not remap?
We had not many informations, and we thought Tokugawa was freezing with Aztec.
I think we got super baited by the CS. to
I
be
mean,
honest.
it was honestly, it was insane. It took a lot to kill it, but if you kill it easy, it's like the game is insane for Aztec, especially if it doesn't lose the city.
Yeah, he loses B3, he just fucked
Yeah,
up his game.
you shift enter and the horse go.
Yeah,
to-
yeah. Also, the turn I scoot my horse. There is 3 horse that can hit it.
Yeah, but timing.
kill.
But did you do middle turn? Yeah, that's why.
I was scary.
What happened in
Did
the
you
scientist
guys-
screen, by the way? Who was the brainiac that was...
We messed up very hard.
Everyone didn't accept, and Floppy had the 0 campus, so
he never built one. He was on purpose not building one.
Yeah, well, he had a great library, so we were never gonna.
We
remove
saw
them.
Malm doing project and then we check for scientist. Who is it? It's Luck. Why projecting?
because we saw.
Yes, I was projecting and I asked my team who gonna unblock them, and everyone told me they passed it. So I was like,
I pass first.
my project, why? J'avais trop bien set up mes projets en plus.
Such a low science game as well.
Yes.
No blue city state as well.
Yes.
Yeah, but everyone was fighting except Rome, so
Plus you took Korea and Tokuk to be big science peak, but they're 4 tiles next to each other and just go fully hell.
yeah. I was afraid that he rushed Samurai, so I put Victor's 3
did.
on maybe 2.
Il dit
Man, that
goal
land.
for upgrade.
You had
Those
very
two
good
hills
encampment on
with
the
forest.
city.
Yeah,
You
that
don't
was
have
just
the-
impossible for him to pass through, man.
Yeah, but I put Victor's 3 and the card was at put +6 on your city center.
Bastion.
Yeah, but in English I don't know the name.
Ça compte pas rien.
Et du coup, c'était trop. Bah pour lui c'était trop dur. Et puis en fait les putains de coursiers plus 13 sur moi, gros. Ça
Plus
tirait
10,
pas.
plus 10.
Il faisait que plus 10.
Il y avait la chambre aussi.
Ah oui, quand
Je
c'était
pensais que
plus
tu
petit,
parlais
avec la
des
ch-
luxe.
Non, il y avait de la chambre. Et donc du coup, bah bon. Ça fait mal. Le truc c'est que
J'ai
j'avais
encore
cette...
pas eu le général à un tour, sinon.
Eh ouais. Fallait le projet.
Ouais. Bah, c'était dur, hein. C'est que j'avais ma défense parfaitement défendue pour Floppy, et là je vois du 8 coursiers arriver, je fais...
Eh, par
Encore,
contre, hein, comment Floppy t'a rebootin, c'était.
À Shizuka, mais parce que Shizuka il avait... j'avais... Tu vois sur le salpêtre au niveau de
J'avais pas
Shizuka,
grand chose, frérot.
Il avait 3 archers, un lancier, et tu t'es mis sur le marais, t'as pris 3 coups
Ouais.
d'archer,
Le
T'es
chaos
pas-
sur le
t'es
marais,
pas-
ça t'a flingué le truc.
t'es parti
Ouais,
la
je-
queue entre les jambes, et derrière il t'a trade 2 archers et un poney pour un lancier.
Ouais. Et bah, c'est parce qu'il avait first move. Il a last move et je pouvais plus bouger.
Parce qu'il savait pas qu'il allait faire ce move.
Si, je savais.
Aïe aïe aïe.
Bon, je m'en fous.
Bah, bien
hein,
joué aussi, Malmain. Belle game.
Merci. Ouais, c'était un peu plus simple.
Bonne soirée.
J'avais juste à pas me faire. Bonne soirée, Michael.
Bonne soirée,
Goodbye,
Michael.
Michael.
Bonne soirée.
Thank you.
Thank you also for the cast. Bye bye.
Ciao.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Bon, j'avais juste à.
So there we go. We had a win today from Last Day Company going against their opponents DShark in the semifinals of the CivFR Squadrons, and this was the second game of the series. We're gonna have another game soon. I'm not sure exactly when it was gonna be scheduled, but we're gonna need to keep on watching over here the channel so we do notice when it is gonna be scheduled. Now we also are waiting for the final game from the wildcard to see who's gonna get in there, Civ Australia or Les Sumer. It is what it is. We also need to see what's going on in another tournament, but we're going to talk about it tomorrow on the score show on the YouTube video. I did also promise yesterday that I want to do a video for the CCC, so maybe we integrated entirely into episode 7 from the score show, so we get to talk about everything over there in a single video. Thank you so much for everything, and I do hope we're gonna see each other next time. Hazagi was casting with Distoria. Yes, Hazagi was not in the game. He was casting with Distoria for the French viewers. Thank you so much for everything. Much appreciated, sirs, for of course the congratulations earlier. Thank you so much. You're making this channel amazing, and I do hope you are enjoying the content as much as possible. I also do want to thank you for the subs, for the gifts, for the follows, for every kind of support you are actually showing to this channel. Thank you so much, sirs. On my Discord you can find out the schedule. Right now there aren't any games in the future schedule, but I'm pretty sure we're gonna have that changed tomorrow or the day after tomorrow. I'm gonna work on the YouTube video, so you can actually check it out over there on YouTube next in tomorrow. What is happening with the scores in the different tournaments, and what kind of other tournaments we do have started up in the next period. Of course, we're coming very close to the CWC, so we do have a lot of amazing stuff ahead of us. Thank you so much for everything. Don't forget to follow the channel and of course subscribe if you can, and let's see each other in the next one. Bye bye.